I'm gonna start sitting on this side. I'm sorry, because this is a vibe. I can like literally see myself.
And that's why I screwed this one over, honestly, so he could see himself right there too.
I can definitely.
Wow, he didn't do that for me ever.
Wow,
I'm just joking. I'm joking.
I love it when it's.
But he's like, what the fuck?
So good.
You like it?
Air conditioning on, blazing.
Yeah, don't lie. That shit turned. We gotta turn it off for the mics, but it's hot. We sweating. Y'all can see it. But hey, it's all about. You gotta make sure it sound good.
You can't see me sweating.
You can see me sweating though. You know what they told me in the comments? I was fat. They was like, you fat. This nigga be deleting them. I'm like, yo, Flix, you a real ass, bro. You a real one, cause my chin, bro. Look, I be like this over there in the other camera.
Fuck it.
I know, but that shit do be
hurtful. I ain't never had no complaints.
Nah, but see,
you get it though.
But
you get like
that
you
was
like,
just a bunch of triggered niggas though, cause she was talking about I don't know if you saw the clip, but she was talking about dudes that got a gap. She's like, oh, the teeth. She was talking about like dudes that got like messed up teeth.
Yeah.
I think it was just a bunch of niggas that
got fucked up teeth.
Never had a pretty girl or got jacked up teeth that felt the need to say something.
Right.
Like,
well, I've had a crooked tooth my whole life, so.
And I mean, I got a gap.
You have a crooked tooth?
Yeah, I have a crooked tooth.
Let me see. Why don't you smile a while for me?
Fuck you,
Speaker Boxx.
Anyway, I've had a crooked tooth my whole life, but it ain't never.
That's what's up.
It kind of, not kind of. It definitely made personality. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like character, built my character up. So.
Yeah, no, we were broke, and my mom, we had Western Dental. So you know how you got like 32 teeth, right? Mm-hmm. I had like 38. So them niggas was like drilling holes and pulling out teeth. So I like, you know what I'm saying? Now I look like this. I had braces. They paid for them though, right? Yeah. Shout outs to Western Dental. We was a poor little black family, and they saw how fucked up my teeth were, and they said, in order for you to have confidence, you're gonna have to get your teeth done. So they sponsored me, and they paid for my braces. My mom didn't pay $1.
Wow.
My teeth were fucked up. I was like a monkey.
Why you gotta compare yourself to a monkey?
Because when I went to Ethiopia, they called me that. Damn. No, that's because they called me a monkey when I was in Ethiopia. They called me Heve. Everybody say Heve.
Don't let them get that off on you. Don't let them get that off on you.
Hey, that shit was funny though. I wasn't mad because when you think about it, I did have monkey teeth. I had the ones at the top and the bottom that stuck out. It was like monkey teeth.
I gotta see a picture.
Okay, by the end, y'all start talking. I'm gonna pull it up. We're gonna add it to the podcast.
I was about to say, I'm gonna put it in.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on the thing. I'm gonna send it to you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a picture.
Cause that shit is cool.
Well, welcome everybody to episode 6 of the We Ain't Got It Yet podcast. As promised, we got the voice of the city here. Speaker Boxx is in the building. How you feeling, man?
Man, I just got off of work, but I'm happy to be here, man. You know,
happy to have you here, bro.
You know, I love this type of shit. This is like what I love to do. So I'm happy to be here for sure.
That's what's up. That's
fucking around.
That work shit didn't take too much out of you, did it?
Nah, hell no. It's just a little security gig. You know what I mean? I be scaring motherfuckers.
I was about to say you be clowning the fuck out your little.
My coworker.
Bro, she jumping, having strokes and shit. Like yo.
Yeah, I mean, I do everything from fucking with my coworkers and catching motherfuckers stealing. This is just whatever. You know what I mean? It's a cool little day.
Where at though? Now you don't say the name of the store, but like where?
Yeah, I work at Oklahoma.
Oh. Yeah. It looks like a beauty store, so you let me know what day your time and shift is. I just can get some products.
In fact, the smokers be walking in there trying not to look like smokers, like they don't steal. Hey, how you doing? I'm like, nigga, come on, bro. Like, now I'm obviously finna follow you the whole time you in here. Like, you know.
So you one of them security guards, you take your job serious. You know?
It's not, like, it's more like, I would want you to just, if you know you finna come in there and do some dumb shit, like see me and just turn around and don't come in. But since you did, now I gotta play your game.
I feel it.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, so you want to act like I don't know what you up? Okay, here we go then.
Yeah.
Let's rock then. You know what I'm saying?
Who looks suspicious to you the most?
Smokers. I'm in alcohol, so you know what I mean. Niggas is trying to come in there.
You're talking about weed or like crack?
Huh?
You talking about drugs or?
I'm talking about drugs, like
drugs.
Crystal meth and shit.
Oh yeah, no.
Like so, they trying to come in and steal like Fenty and Urban Decay and more, trying to flip it so they can go get their, you know what I mean? Then we got fragrances too. So, you know, fragrances range from anywhere from $50 to $200. So if you come in there and catch a nigga slipping, you get $200 fragrances, nigga. You run out the store, holla at your man who got the rock or whatever. Hey, I'll give you these for this. And, you know what I mean? He on.
Shop in the parking lot waiting. Y'all go give me the $50.
Facts, you might walk in there and get
I'll be like, look, here, here's $50. Go get $200.
So you might walk in there and snatch some Potter or some Gucci or some Jimmy Choo or some shit.
You work at a nice little place.
So, like I said, that range anywhere from like $98 to $200 I mean, a fragrance.
Do they tax you if somebody walks out with like merchandise, like at the end of the semester, quarter or whatever?
Well, they might tax the store, but they don't tax me. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But still, though, and since to that though, it's not like I take it serious. It's just like, nigga, you know you finna come in here still. I know you finna come. I can feel it in my soul.
For real?
Yeah, I can feel it in my soul that you finna come in here still.
You ever felt that in your soul, then they ended up not stealing, and be like, damn, I was
I go by like regular people. It's happened to me like 2 or 3 times. You know what I'm saying? But when you got the qualities of a thief and you dress good, like that's the shit that they really be looking for. But I go by dirty hands, dirty feet, they're a thief. So if you walk in like with your feet all black and hands like you're gonna steal, bro.
That's true.
Like
that's true.
So it's like
that makes sense.
That's like when I go to the mall and I look nice. The workers don't follow me. They don't question me. They don't even second guess. But if I'm in there busted, hair in a bun, sandals, mixed matching, they look at you fucking crazy. It's just because I'm a black woman on top of that. Like, that shit's so annoying.
In my juvenile delinquent days, whenever I wanted to
get
into something, just look nice.
That's it.
Don't walk in there with some black sweats and a black tee. Like, you know what I'm saying? Looking like you trying to catch a lick. Walk in there looking nice, and everybody be like, how you doing? Like, I'm good. And they go look the other way.
That's the one thing they mess up on is they don't speak back when they walk in the store and you speak. Them niggas be like, and just keep it moving. It's like, I know you heard me hear me say what's up to you, nigga. Like, I had one lady, I literally walked around the corner and she was putting it in her bag, and I was like, hey, put it back. She said I was gonna return it. I said, how you gonna return something you stealing? Like, put it back on the shelf and get out.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Man, this the type of shit you gotta do. Put that shit back.
You ever chase somebody? Wait, my bad. I'd be damn.
Like my third day.
You did?
On my life, on my third day. On my life. And from the size of me, you might think that I can't move, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I get low, you know what I'm saying? And what happened was,
my nigga.
So this is my third day. So I work with all females, except for like one dude. But when people come in there to steal, they really have anxiety about it.
The person that's gonna steal.
No, the workers, they really have anxiety about people stealing. So I'm like, damn, I just hate to see these women like in a state of like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I was in the front of the store, and they have this, they have nicknames for all the people who are going to steal too. They call these two, I don't want to say Arabs, but, you know, Middle Easterns, they call them the twins, and they come in there and they get, within 30 seconds, over $500 worth of merchandise, and in and out.
Wow. What, every single time?
Every single time.
Oh.
So this particular day, like I said, it was my third day. I'm standing in the front of the store, but I just so happened to be on my phone. I don't remember, like it was something important. That's why I was answering like the text message or whatever I was doing. So I'm looking down at my phone. He's already walked in the store, walked over to the fragrance, and is walking back out of the store. By the time I look up and hear the beeping. So he like bends the corner, and once I realized what was going on, I just took off. Got up to him, and he looked back, and he just dropped everything. And I just told him, I was like, yeah, don't bring your bitch ass back on my shift.
Right.
Come over here whenever you want to come, but don't come on my shift, motherfucker. You feel me? He dropped it. He had a black bag. And he had like 7 fragrances. So you gotta think about that, how fast that is. You understand what I'm saying?
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot, but that's strategic. Like he knows what he's doing.
This before.
Right.
You know the route. Yeah.
Like, nigga, I'm not even looking at you. Like, he like, oh, yeah, this. Shit. And he probably thought exactly what most people think. Oh, yeah, he big. He ain't going to chase me. Oh, yeah, we won this one. Okay. He turned around and see me jamming.
He got the cop that can actually run. He'd be shot like, fuck.
He thought he had a linebacker.
He turned around and see me jamming. And because he dropped it, let you know how close I was to him. He was scared.
Yeah. Foxy, you came up right behind me, I'd be scared too. I ain't gonna lie. I'd probably stop and pray. Like,
yeah, that shit crazy.
When we was younger and we'd be, you know what I'm saying, need some bottles for the party or something like that, and we was gonna grab them and run. If, like you said, if it was an old dude or a heavy set dude, it's like, oh, this gonna be an easy one.
That's what you think.
So that's what I'm saying. So he for sure thought that.
Yeah, that's definitely what he thought. But it was so. Other than that, now I haven't chased nobody else. But they were like, "Oh my God, you just took." But you can't. You're not supposed to do that.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to touch nobody.
You're not supposed to touch anybody, nor are you supposed to chase anybody because you become a liability to them.
Y'all just lost prevention, right?
It just lost prevention. But I felt like, nigga, I took it personal because I was like, and that's just the way of me thinking, you know what I mean? Any real nigga in that situation gonna feel the same way. Like, you're not stealing from the store now, you're stealing from me.
Yep.
Like, you should have came in and seen, like, oh shit! Like I'm telling you, like if I was to walk up and you were standing there, I'd be like, you know what? I don't know what this could fuck up for this nigga if I get away with doing it. Even if I do come in and try it, I don't know what this could fuck up for you. So you know what? I'm gonna just turn around. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave. You know what I mean? Not saying that I would do it to any other race, but I'm just saying you specifically being my counter, nah, I would just turn around. So I feel like niggas be on some wild shit, on some dick shit. Like, I had one black dude walk up. He see me. He turned around. He knew what it was. He was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
Like I didn't. Like you knew. Like with his eyes. Like always, he was like, "Nigga, you knew." I'm like, "Yeah, yeah." He was like, "All right, family." You know what I mean? Right. So it's a cool little job. I'll get my little laughs out of it or whatever the case.
You should a TikTok on that, like a whole series on that, cause that's hilarious, bro.
Man, if I could. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta do my shit sporadically. Like, I'm gonna do the part 2 of scaring my niggas.
Them niggas be jumping. Girls be jumping. Yeah.
Man,
I actually might start a security job soon, but it's gonna be like secure, not like a store, like a building, like downtown.
Okay.
Nice. So
yeah, tell me about that.
Yeah, I'm like, that seemed like I'm gonna do it. I don't know how long I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it and see what it hit for.
Well, I mean, it's extra money for me, so it's just like,
exactly.
I mean, this allows me to go harder in my actual career. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might just take a little break in my normal life, but go harder in my real career because of what I'm doing right now. But,
and share with everybody. What is your real career?
I'm an entertainer.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm an entertainer. I'm an MC. I'm a rapper. I'm a gang of different things.
So there's a little bit of acting too. I remember you was doing skits downtown and everything.
Yeah, I do do a little bit of acting too, man. I can't wait till I can really dabble into that too, like a little bit more. But that's coming too. But for the most part,
something for you. I got a couple of scripts I'm working on right now, like little short films. So I'm gonna have something for you.
Facts. I just want to slap a nigga a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I get irate. You know what I'm saying? Maybe whoa, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa, nigga, fall. Whoa.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So
and was this something being an entertainer? I mean, did it start with rapping, or was entertainment always something you wanted to do?
100% started with rapping. Okay. Like, I never knew that this would be something that I would. Outside of music, I never knew that I had this side in me up until doing music and being successful in my city doing music. You know what I'm saying? It kind of feels like a magnetic pull. Like, it's just like, boom, shit, oh, okay, this is here now. Boom, this is here now. Like, it's just from music, though. So this is all the avenues that are opening up for me are literally because I took my rap career serious. You know what I'm saying? And loved it the way that it was supposed to be loved. Now it's a whole fucking garden now.
And so when did you start rapping, and at what point did you take it serious? It's like, no, this is my job.
I've been rapping since I was 12. I think I really started taking it like serious after I had my son. I was like 25, okay. 25, 26. I was like, this is, like, I would love to be able to provide for my family and feed my kids by doing this. Like, realistically, I know I have to have a 9-to-5, like, but I would love to just make music and be a voice that you can hear and make money off of that. You know what I'm saying? To literally be home or spend time with my kids. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I've been taking it serious since I was like 25.
So where'd you get Speaker Boxx from then? Were you Speaker Boxx the rapper to begin with, or did you go by something else?
I went through like 4 different.
What were they?
Man,
I want to know. I just thought this was gonna be good.
The first one was, oh my God, it's so trash. It's trash. Like, why would you ask that?
I want to know because that's what led to Speaker Boxx. Because
now, if anybody in the streets call me these names, we're no longer friends, nigga. We're no, like, I'm deleting you and all of that. Like, I promise you. First one was Bo P.
What? Boat P?
Nigga, did you hear what I said? I said Bo P.
My bad, Bo P. I didn't know.
And because of...
I was like, he's gonna catch it.
I was like, he didn't catch it. He didn't let it ride.
He let it ride.
This nigga Sarah tickled the bear and doesn't even care. Nah, it was Bo P because I was fucking with this Sacramento rapper named Bop. So I liked his style. I liked his get down, and I was like, all right, cool. So I'm gonna just separate it instead of. So Bo P was.
Bo P.
Yeah, Bo P.
Okay.
And then one of my aliases is Young Donnie under my brother. Okay. So I took the Young off with the Donnie, and then where I'm from or whatever, the 8-O's, I put the Donnie 8-O's on the end of it. You know what I'm saying? And then I had to smarten up, like, if I really want to do music worldwide, in my city, in California, period, I can't conduct myself as this type of entity. I have to be an all-around sort of type of guy.
The image that comes with it.
100%. Yeah. So I see Speaker Boxx from The Love Below and the Speaker Boxx, Outkast, basically. I seen the visual of it, and I was like, damn, that shit is hot. Like, that's dope. So I was like, let me try it. So I went from Donnie 8-O's to 8,000, which is my block. You know what I'm saying? Or block.
Oh, shit.
So after it was 8, so I went from Donnie 8-O's to 8,000 and 8,000 to Speaker Boxx, and then I dropped the 8,000 and kept the Speaker Boxx. Okay. So I went through a couple different transformations to become the Speaker Boxx, but with coming to Speaker Boxx, more responsibility came, like we were just talking about, the entertainment side of the aspect. Like I didn't know hosting was gonna come with it. I didn't know a little bit of acting was gonna come with it. Like being the Speaker Boxx is literally being a Speaker Boxx. So I said, you can't engage in any type of musical activity without a Speaker Boxx, which is me. So
I like it.
That's just dope.
That's dope.
Thank you.
I like that.
When you spoke about your younger days, it made me think about something I've been meaning to ask you, bro, since the day I filmed your interview with Ashley. You said something about like R&B and singing and stuff like that. And you said shout out to Mount Olive Church.
Yes.
I went to Mount Olive, bro.
You went to Mount Olive?
I went to Mount Olive from 1994 to 2000. And I've been meaning to ask you about it since you said that. So we was definitely going at the same time.
We were going at the same.
We were going at the same
time. Covered by the blood of Jesus. Look at y'all. Look at y'all. Hallelujah.
Pastor Vernon Cooper.
Absolutely. Fredonia Cooper is his wife.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I went from, like I said, we moved to Southeast in 93, and like September, October of 93, I think we like officially started going to Mount Olive Church in like the beginning of 94, and I went damn near never missed a Sunday until we moved out.
That was so. Gospel Center is my home church, my first actual home church. And we went there for some years, man. And then my mom moved us to Mount Olive. I used to mime at Mount Olive. Messengers of the Mount, Sister Jessica.
Yep.
Scooter.
Yep.
Dominique.
I was about to say the dude that he was like the leader, like
Scooter.
Yep.
Scooter.
Yep.
So we definitely went at the same. That's crazy as hell.
You gotta show like baby pictures around the time, or like your young childhood pictures, so y'all can like correlate or whatever.
So you know Jaleisha?
It's my best friend, bro. Jaleisha is literally my best friend.
Man, I
talk to her at least 2 or 3 times a week.
And it's so crazy because you can, like, I would have never expected that to happen to her.
Never, bro. Never. I get sad every once in a while thinking about it, bro.
I just seen her and her. I just actually seen Nate too. He was in the mall going to the movies, but I just seen her. This is totally off topic, y'all. Y'all probably won't even know what we talk about, but I just
real quick, Jaleisha, like who he brought up, who we went to church with, who I said is my best friend. She has like a rare, and I'll speak to her before I put this episode out. She don't know I'll cut it out.
I love you though.
Love her. Oh, love her to death. That's family. But she has a rare form of diabetes, and she knew. Matter of fact, I remember like in children's church, we'd be downstairs. You know, like in church, you do like the cookies and juice thing for like all the kids downstairs. I was always the one that they would send up to like water down her juice because she couldn't drink it because it had too much sugar, too much. Yeah, it was too rich. But anyway, she has like she has a rare form of diabetes, and she knew all her life that like having a kid could potentially like take her life.
Oh.
And she always said God ain't gonna kill me. God know I want a baby. And she was like she would always say I got faith. And she had her daughter, named her daughter Faith. Didn't lose her life, but went blind.
Fuck,
lost her vision. Yeah, so that when he said what happened to her, that's what he's speaking of. And again,
and this
I'm gonna speak to her before this comes out, and she
right.
Been out.
And that is your best friend. We grew up together in the same exact. So like, I just gotta have one moment with you where I go back in my head and see like something that we did back and be like, oh my God, that's you.
I used to play the drums for the Sunshine Band and the youth choir. You remember Blake Frazier?
Blake.
He used to play the drums. He got a sister named Thais.
Anyway. I have to see his face.
Yeah.
Cause I remember Nate used to be on the drums.
Yep.
My dude with the Gap, bro. I used to hate how he played the drums. He used to be like that.
I know who you're talking about. He was from the Bay.
From the Bay.
From the Bay. I forget.
Does his Gap just be out when he doing it?
I swear, I used to hate the way he played the drums. But I just gotta go back to the memory. But I seen her, and every time I see her, I go, "Who am I?" And she be like, Al, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. But that's crazy you brought that up, bro, because that's definitely like, that's probably where we're connected at. Because definitely, that's my church. Definitely.
It's crazy, bro. I filmed that interview. That interview was over a year ago because I was doing the pandemic, and I remember when I was editing it, because I didn't get to finish like film. Y'all continued the interview, and I had to leave. And I was editing. I was like, I gotta tap in with him about that. Ever since then, I've been meaning to ask you about it, and every time I see you, I forget. So I was like, I gotta make sure I bring it up on the podcast.
Yeah, that's definitely a good one. But shout out to the homegirl, man. Shout out to the messages in the bound too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That was another character building skill. Great for me too.
Absolutely.
So that's basically the going from, like I said, Donnietos 8,000 to the Speaker Boxx, seeing it, all of that good shit, and then putting it all together. But now it's just like, I swear, man, it's so crazy to have a product that I don't have to wrap it up, and put it on the shelf and say, here, can you buy this? It's more like, hey,
this me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's the dopest product to have, and I thank God that I'm able to even have something like that. So, shout out to all my clients. Shout out to everybody that fuck with me and love what I do.
The whole city love you, bro.
Yeah, man. And I love the city.
There's not a single person that I've tapped in, even if they don't know you personally. Even like, because the whole city knows who you are, even if they don't know you personally.
They literally describe, the big dude that go, whoa! It's the Speaker Boxx. I swear to God.
It's either that, the big dude, he always got on red, right?
Yeah. If he outside Vibes, I'm like, he runs Vibes, he owns it. That's the manager.
Everybody love you, man. Everybody knows.
Dead ass, bro.
And I love everybody, and I am loved, but unfortunately, that is a downfall as well.
How so?
Everybody knowing you?
No, being loved. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to protect yourself in certain aspects. So it's like, I feel like if Nipsey wasn't as loving as he was at the time that he was in, he would still be here. That's real. You know what I'm saying? So being loved, I am loved. I love it. I love being loved. I love being loved, and I love giving love. But I'm at a time right now where I gotta
be strategic.
Facts. You know what I mean? Facts, because it's not promised. You see PNB Rock. You see, it's dangerous right now to be.
Is it something that you feel, or is it just something that you already understand?
It's something that I've already dealt with. Like I'm already ready to die, and I'm not saying that like don't oh my fucking God, this nigga's crazy. No, I'm already ready for it. Like I've already prepared myself.
You already mentally prepared for that?
I've already mentally prepared myself for it, only because I've seen the patterns of what people like me go through. You know what I'm saying? Like. Young Dolph was buying cookies. Who dies buying cookies? Yeah. You understand?
Yeah.
Right.
And for his mom.
For his mom, like who? Like obviously the killer didn't know like the nigga was buying cookies or whatever. But you put yourself in a state where you can accept something like that, so that you can grind and actually move forward with what your calling is. Because if you're scared of it, then you'll never reach that potential. I want to reach the maximum potential of what's set for me, no matter what.
That comes with living in your purpose, though.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? So if I have to accept the fact that there might be something one day where it's out of my control that I can't talk to a person about, or they feel it's heavy on their heart in order to do that to me, then hey, I gotta be ready for that.
Yeah, because no lie, the line of work that you do, hosting, you know, the loud person that you are, what it attracts, you know, your name's on all these flyers, right, Boxx? Everybody named Mama be coming. All walks of life around you. That's what fucks me up. You know, my PTSD, I can't do that. When I look at you, I'm like, yo, I fuck with you before that. Like, my safety would be all-time high. Like, that's my key thing in life is my safety. And you are, like, in the fucking, like, firearms, to be honest with you. Like, bro, you're on everybody. Like, that shit is wild. Like, so respect for you, Boxx, but, like, for real, like, that's crazy. Like, that shit scares me.
I feel you.
It is. Like I said, that's what I said. You gotta prepare yourself. Like, I'm prepared for it, and I don't even think that it's not nothing that self did. You know what I'm saying? Like I told God, I said, hey, whatever you got planned for me, show it to me, give it to me, and I'll be responsible with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what he's laying it out the way that it's supposed to happen. Now, being around everybody, like, all I can do is show you genuine, organic love, and if you can't take that, then I can't do anything about that. I have to keep working.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, everybody knows where I'm at. Everybody knows my location, whatever the case may be. But if somebody feels like that, they have to do that, then they have to do that. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: the city gonna go crazy.
That's a fact.
And for the person that does it, oh man, I feel sorry for you. And in 100 different ways, I feel sorry for you. So, but I said that to say, I want to live out the maximum. Like, I want to go to the fucking brink of red. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even push your car to red. You feel me?
Yeah.
You and that motherfucker scared to push that bitch to red. I want to go past that.
And what does that look like for you?
A major record label in San Diego. You know what I'm saying? Syndicated radio show. Something that my city can filter through to actually stamp the sound. Stamp the artist here. That's what pushing it to the maximum is for me. Shit, getting a hug from Fat Man Scoop or Lil Jon saying like, nigga, like, we're all in the same realm of work. Like, he came, then you came. That's the maximum for me. You know what I'm saying? Just fulfilling it, and then also letting people know that there's nothing wrong with just being genuine, my nigga. Happy and genuine, my nigga. Like,
And that's what you are, Boxx.
that's what the fuck I am.
You always been.
You know what I mean? I go through shit. I sit by myself. I deal with it. Will I put it on another person? No. You know what I'm saying? I'll deal with it myself. Because when I go out, that's what, man. I think, for me, life is dope because I found what really makes me happy. And it's not 10 or 20 different things. You know, it's one thing. It's just entertaining. That makes me happy. So a woman, if you come into my life, you kind of got it easy because I'm already happy.
Ooh.
You feel me? I'm not depending on you to make me happy. Which most relationships, that is a requirement. Not only financial, which is already a big fucking weight. So you mean to tell me I gotta take care of your bills too? Then on top of that, make you happy while being human? When I done already fell short of the hand of God? So if I fall short of the hand of God, what make you think I ain't gonna fall short of the hand of you? I'm human. So me being 100% happy in what I do and can look at my partner and be like, shit, if there's really nothing you can do for me to make my insides happy, because I know what I got to do this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, that right there to me is like fucking mind-boggling to me.
I
You know what I'm
swear,
saying?
man.
That's a righteous place to be.
Like, it is, bro. It is.
It takes people years of
It
lifetime
is.
to get to that space.
Man.
To understand that. Like, I don't need you to be happy. I got me to be happy. I'm my peace and my purpose. Like, that's big.
I'm my
as a
peace.
man. Amen, bro.
I'm not even.
Fuck
You're
that.
not even supposed to. You're not even supposed to rely on another person to make you happy. You know how selfish that is?
Incredibly.
God, bro.
You gotta make me happy. First of all, I don't gotta do shit.
In relationships, you're supposed to show up. You're supposed to show up full, and the other person's supposed to like overflow you. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking for somebody to like fill you, you gonna always be unfulfilled.
Yeah, if you're empty already, like that's crazy
It's
to
the
me.
expectation for me in relationships. They expect, like, especially the men that I've encountered in, like, recent times is, I need you to be my peace. Motherfucker, you need to be your own peace first. Why are you relying on me? Now you stressing me out. I gotta walk on eggshells to be your peace. Like, that's not cool. You know what I mean? You gotta, it's true. You really do gotta love yourself before you love somebody else. Like, it all stems from that. Like,
No, not even love. You have to find something that you love.
exactly.
Loving yourself that should already be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
That's
wake
still
up.
the first step for a lot of
Right,
people,
but you
yeah.
wake up, you dress yourself. You know what I mean? Those are all signs of love. You feed yourself. You know what you put in your body. You know what you won't put in your body.
True.
You know who you can be around. You know who you can't be around. Now you have to find something that you absolutely 100% love that will make you happy no matter what. So I know for a fact if I'm going through it, if I'm upset or whatever, I can go to the studio, I can make some music. That's going to make me happy.
Mad true. Because when I got shot, I remember, like, Terry used to come pick you up every morning, and I would go to the radio station. That's what I loved, and that's what made me happy. None of this, it was irrelevant to me.
Facts.
My physical did not matter because I was getting picked up every day at 7 o'clock in the morning and being outside till midnight, learning radio, doing radio, DJing with one fucking cast and shit. Like, you're right. That's crazy. I didn't think about it like that.
Find something to love,
Fuck,
and it'll make everything a lot easy. But my thing with that too is, like, a lot of women won't even, or even men won't understand that concept because it's like the weight of everything is too much to even think about that outside of a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're dealing with somebody, like, especially if you have kids with them, like, you got to worry about food, you got to worry about rent, you got to worry about car note, you got to worry about. So it's like, nah, nigga, we just trying to make it, and it's like, nah, just take a minute, breathe, and find out what you love. And curate that relationship, then come back. And I've learned this through all my relationships with women. I don't have a month relationship or two, and like, I have years relationships. And then if it doesn't work, whatever the case may be, I'll sit back and I'll reflect off of boom, boom. And that's how I came up with that, that concept. I'm like, you know what? This shit make me happy. I don't need you to make me happy. We finna rock. Like, so that leaves room for realness, and it leaves room for loyalty, companionship, and shit like that. You know what I mean? Once you take out the whole you gotta make me happy, you know what I'm saying? Happy type shit, or like, it's just. But San Diego's wild.
So where you at with it? You just you looking, or you just like whatever comes, or like, how are you trying to stay single? Like, where you at with it?
Are you just fucking?
Whoa.
Are you just fucking?
Damn.
We just want to know.
It was a point in
You whipping
time.
out the box? What you
It
doing?
was a point in time in my life where I was just fucking because my baby mama put me through like hella shit, nigga. Like, because I let her, So, but the reason why I was just fucking is because I knew in my heart of heart that I wasn't ready to be in love with somebody or even act like I could be in love with somebody. You know what I'm saying? Those are two wrong things that motherfuckers do all the time. A motherfucker really act like they fuck with you, nigga, really don't fuck with you, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to be that person because of how I was feeling. But right now I'm talking, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not really doing no, like,
not looking.
I love you. I'm looking for love. No, I'm not doing none of that right now. You know what I mean? And it's not that my heart is black or nothing like that. It's just
you just moving with the vibe.
Yeah.
I'm moving with my vibe, but also I need the person that I'm a want to do that with to really understand. At the end of the day, nigga, that shit's real. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to be real for you, because I'm coming in real.
Yeah.
I'm coming in fucking bodybuilder, 325, solid cut, ready to go. Like, are you the same way though?
Right.
Are you as real as I am about love? So for right now,
You could definitely be intimidating for a woman, I could say, because your personality and you are literally the vibe of fucking the city. And you're so outgoing, you know. For some women, that's a lot, you know. Because I know for me, when I was dating dudes and I was DJing, doing this, they're always worried about the next nigga around me or this and that. And you're around a lot of beautiful women.
I am.
You know?
Shout out to all my sisters and all the women that fuck with me, and I fuck with y'all. I am. But still, if you real nigga, then you know.
Yeah.
But you're right though.
That shit's hard, bro. That shit's hard. Niggas always assume you trying to get something or do this to vent because if somebody's gonna be there, it's like, bro, no, I'm just trying to live and eat and go home. Like,
I've been experiencing a lot of that lately. I mean, I ain't nothing serious, nothing like that, but just like I'll meet someone and give them my Instagram. Like, you're popular. You know a lot of people, and then like make them want to be like.
Yeah.
Like, just because I got like, and I'm not even at like 5,000 on Instagram, so it ain't like my shit is going crazy like that, but. I've met a few recently that's like, oh, you know a lot of people. I don't know about you. And I'm like...
Why not? Why is that so intimidating
you look at my page, all you see is, like, sports content and
what I do.
All you see is what I do. So
you should see that and like it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, I have a purpose. I have a passion. I wake up every day and I have a fucking job. I'm an entrepreneur. Like, that shit would drive my panties wet. But, like, yo, like, come on. Like, people... Hey, Jesus. I'm just saying, like, fuck you, Boxx.
Does that really make your panties wet?
No, I'm just saying, does that not make your box?
First of all, I don't got a box.
I don't think you got a box.
I don't got a box on here.
I hope you don't got a box.
Speaking of love and relationships, y'all see the thing going on with Adam Levine?
The apology?
Lead singer from Maroon 5. You see
the apology he gave, right? It wasn't really an apology. But then again, it's like, why are we so pressed about another nigga life? Like, you cheated.
No, I'm more so talking about what he did. And again, our podcast ain't about that. But this one, I was like, I want to talk about this. So, he said he never had an affair. He said he never smashed. But he had a young lady outside of his marriage that he was talking to. Her name was Sumner. His wife was pregnant. And he told her that he told his side chick that he wanted to name the baby after her. And I guess she put the messages out and all of that. And again, our podcast is not about like social media topics and stuff.
I didn't know you did that.
Shit, I wanted to talk about this one though.
That's disgusting. Yo, leave. Why are you still in the relationship? Just go. Go be with, what's her name, Sumner?
Sumner, yeah.
Sumner?
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Now let me ask you this. You know what, before I do that, what do you think about that?
I'm shook.
I feel like a lot of people, like we just said right now, are scared to admit or scared to actually show real, genuine love. Like, if you really was in love with your wife, 100% in love with your wife, I'm not saying that you wouldn't cheat, but you wouldn't do no shit like that.
I hear that.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, you could come back from cheating. You get what I'm saying? Everybody messes up. Nobody's perfect, whether it be men or women. Nobody's perfect. But to name your daughter, that means you fell out of love with your wife. At some point in time, you fell out of love with her. And you're faking it up until the point that you meet this woman. And you fallen in love with this woman. So to keep this woman around because you know you can't keep her around, in the forefront of your life, you named your daughter this woman's name.
It can go the other way too, though.
I was about to say, what other way? Tell me.
Well, I mean, he could really just feel like he's obligated to have a baby with her, or he could have been pillow talking. Wait, is the baby named it or no?
The baby's not here yet, and I'm sure that won't be the baby's name.
I'm sure it won't be.
Well, I don't know. I was gonna say never mind, because maybe he was just pillow talking to the girl to keep her young ass around.
It might have been. I don't know if it was in. It was a text message, I think, because she put it up.
Oh my god.
Let me ask you this though. Because he said he didn't have an affair. He admitted that, the conversation with her was inappropriate. But let's assume he's telling the truth. And let's assume that he never had an affair with the girl. If he likes that name and never tells her and never says to anyone that he wants to name his daughter this, is that wrong? If he never says to Sumner, hey, yo, I'm going to name my daughter after you. Right? Yeah. And he never tells his wife where this name came from. He's just like, yo, I really, really like this name.
Yes, he's wrong.
It's wrong for him to name his daughter.
I think it would have I don't know a more catastrophic reaction because now you're hiding You understand what I'm saying? Now you're hyped. I think it was dope that he did put it out in the forefront. Like, hey,
this is crazy.
Smash Baby, and I want to name my daughter that. Like, you kind of like owning up to your mistake. But if you hide it, but now like the baby's already named his birth certificates, school, driver's license. Like, it's documented. This woman, your wife, has to live with her daughter being named this, and you didn't even give her a chance.
Like,
so you think that would be worse?
If he didn't give her a chance,
if he never said nothing to name the baby,
that's way worse.
Yes,
and
he would have to live with that as a man too.
That's
the karma that would be on his bloodline as a man by God.
It doesn't even matter.
I'm just saying, but in general, you cannot move on this earth like that. You cannot. It comes back. That's not good. What if the baby came out fucking diseased or some shit because your dumb ass?
What if the baby came out with no back?
It just the. What the fuck did it come out with, nigga? A neck in it and fucking kneecap, nigga?
A neck in the booty. No
back. You want to be on some bullshit. Baby ain't got no back, man.
Oh my God.
Summoner.
Oh God, Jesus Lord.
That's the name? Summoner?
Summoner.
Summoner ain't got no back now because you playing.
You get fucked up.
Cause you sit over here playing.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, that's some weird white people shit. I don't think niggas, if they cheat, niggas ain't gonna do shit like that. I'm sorry. They don't want no record of this shit. They don't. They don't want no paper trail, bitch. I fucked you. Your name is Sumner, and now my daughter's name is Sumner. You're wild.
You tripping.
Niggas don't do that. Shout out to my black man cheating in private.
Black men don't cheat.
Fuck y'all do.
Black men don't cheat.
We don't cheat.
Oh God, you guys are horrible.
What are you talking about?
I cheat, y'all cheat, we all cheat.
You
We're
cheat.
human. Humans cheat. We're human. We're flesh. We cheat.
Black men with the superior man. We don't cheat.
Get this black Israelite shit up. Y'all niggas cheat.
We don't cheat.
Yeah, you guys don't cheat. I mean,
I've never cheated on a female in my life.
I got cheated on when I was 18. Really?
I've never cheated on.
Well, happy fucking.
How old was the guy?
24. Yeah, he's old.
He might have still been a boy. I'm talking about black men.
Oh, black men don't cheat. Real black men. I can say that. I can say that's like me saying niggas cheat and black men don't cheat.
But see, that's the thing too. Like,
so real men don't cheat. Is what you're saying?
I think women don't give men time.
Black men.
I think from what I've seen, women don't give men enough time to grow.
Go on that. What do you mean?
Like, you can't expect an 18-year-old boy to be serious, like, about a whole entire relationship without the bullshit coming with it. Like,
why not?
Because you gotta let this man grow. You gotta let him mature.
That goes back to your upbringing.
As well
no,
it does. It does not go to
yes, it does.
No, it has nothing.
I know men that are 18 years old and be damned to cheat because one, they have the fear of God and they mother on them. They see their family.
And they African.
Man, fuck your ass. It's not that they African. Ain't no how over here.
Because I'm telling you, Arabs cheat, Palestinians cheat, Chinese men cheat, Japanese men cheat, and they all have culture.
But no, I was about to say I could contradict that though because, like I grew like we spoke about it before. My parents are still together. I've never seen a more like stand up man than my dad. Takes care of my mom. Always took care of me and my brothers. Real stand up dude. I've always seen a great example of a husband and a father in my house doing the right thing. When I was a young man, 18, 19, 20, I had a girlfriend around that time, and I wasn't necessarily the best boyfriend.
Okay, I missed that. 18, 19 years are young. Women too, though. It's okay, you're young. It takes experience to mature.
What I'm saying is, when I was 25, I wasn't mature. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I went through a lot of shit with my first baby mama, and I wasn't mature. But where she messed up at is she didn't allow me to mature.
How does she not allow you to mature?
Like, it was just, I'm gone. I'm out of here. You're not.
So you're saying, it sounds like you're saying, and correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like you're saying, if a young man is in a relationship and he cheats, the woman should be like, you know what, he's young, let me give him another chance.
She should handle it to her own discretion.
Okay.
But I'm gonna blame it on immaturity. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, if you really want to be with somebody, if you really want to, then let a motherfucker grow. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying?
So why don't I break up and grow? Why don't I have the conversation?
I didn't say you had to stay with them.
Oh, okay.
I didn't say you had to stay.
So it's not considered cheating if you're not with them, though.
All I'm saying is,
That's true.
All I'm saying is if I'm with somebody and I find somebody else tantalizing, and I find somebody else attractive, and I find somebody else irresistible, if it's to that point, I'm either tell her, hey, can she come with us?
Wait.
Let her go. Let me know.
Like a 3?
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
gonna
honestly.
I'm gonna ask her, can she come with us? Or if it's really to that point where I'm like, oh my God, I can't live without the person that I just seen, I'm gonna leave the person alone. And I'm gonna go do me.
But did you have that mentality at 25?
No, I did not. But I never cheated though. Like, this is my baby mom. Like, I'm not worried about nobody else. Like, I'm first son. I'm trying to figure out nigga life. Like, you know what I'm saying? How I make this shit go. You know what I'm saying? But there have been situations where I've been with somebody like, oh my God, nigga, that woman right there is crazy. Like, you ever just looked at somebody and just wonder what they come like? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
they
damn.
Come like? The ejaculation.
The orgasm. Not ejaculation. I don't know. See, she's trying to. You see how she's trying to do me, my nigga?
I touch men. I'm sorry. The word ejaculation is what I used to say.
You can still say orgasm because we both have orgasms.
The orgasm, you know?
Like, this nigga's trying to trip me up.
I'm not trying to trick you, bro. I need a shot. I'm gonna get up now and grab a shot. I'm getting up to grab a shot.
For a woman, for a man, I've seen a beautiful woman and been like, God damn, I just wanna see what the fuck that do.
I think it's right by you.
Yeah, it's right here.
Okay, but the juice too?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Like, I've looked at a woman and just been like, damn, nigga, I want to see what that, like, I wonder what that do. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you act on it, you know you're in a relationship, then, I mean, however you want to play it, man. However you want to play it. I just say I ain't never cheated on a woman that I've been with.
I definitely cheated. I was a big
Cause you a dog ass nigga, that's why.
I'm a dog, bro. I definitely cheated.
You a dog ass nigga.
No, and I cheated.
The reason why you cheated is because you pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how you get down. Like,
that's not why. I cheated because I wasn't happy, bro.
So why didn't you just break up with the nigga?
I tried to, bro. You know what it was though? We're not gonna talk about it.
You depended on him for something.
No, I didn't. We were financially entangled though. We definitely were.
How?
But our bank account, our rent.
You know what? This is something I wanted to ask you from last podcast.
Me?
Yes, because you were talking about. Well, I mean, Boxx wasn't here last podcast. Well, I mean, because
facts.
Oh, they got a little smart Rick up, motherfucker. I'm walking out. Y'all ganging up on me.
Because you were talking about how, as a kid, you didn't feel attractive.
Yeah.
And now you know that you're attractive now, right?
Like now, yeah. I still obviously have my own insecurities, whatever.
Why? Because you had sex?
What? Excuse me?
You know you're attractive. Why?
Because I'm gonna be honest. A lot of my realizing that I'm attractive was from the attention that I got when I walked into a room. That's when I, like a couple years ago.
That's exactly what I was getting at.
That was going to be completely honest. It was from that. Okay. And it took that for me to take a step back and like, damn, bitch, you cute. Stop acting like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I literally, it was that. At one point in my life, I felt like I had to be the prettiest girl in the room. At like 23, and I was like, no, the fuck you don't. You can just be Sarah. Like, you don't have to be the prettiest girl, the most well-dressed in this fucking building. Like, I was so insecure. But then I realized, like, my self-worth and my love for myself, and I was like, I was going to DJ it out. Oh, y'all missed that one. Wow, y'all missed the last one.
I was going to ask, along with that, now that, like, feeling like, did I miss something? What you laughing at?
When I said I'm just going to DJ it out.
This nigga.
That's how girls get off.
Your other job.
No. That is the best reference, especially because I DJ. Like I told you, like you gotta DJ it out. That's how girl. Get a little beat going. Wow. Sorry.
With realizing as you got older that you were realizing that you were in fact pretty, that you were in fact attractive. Did you feel like you had to like make up for lost time, or were you just like, nah, I'm cute and I know it now?
Yes and no. I never really thought about it like that, but the attention did like fucking increase out of nowhere. It was wild.
How'd you feel about this attention?
Shit was crazy, yo. So yo, I'm cute. I got my little booty out here and shit.
You don't have no ass.
I got hips though, so that's fucking.
No, that does not make up. It does not make up for not having any
Boxx,
ass.
you can't come right here and tell me I have no ass when I was trying to get a BBL to get an ass and I didn't get the BBL. Now I'm working out. So you need to understand that I'm going through a process.
Okay,
I do squat.
Squats and hikes. That's it.
That's it. And I like my butt though. Honestly,
I didn't say nothing was wrong with it. I'm just gonna say.
You just saying I have no ass.
We not finna Justina you. Like we not finna play. Like,
play about what though? It's cuffable, my nigga. I I don't give a damn. Look, I told God the other day. I said, Lord, thank you for this face, because I don't know about the waist. Because Sade ain't got no ass and no case. I sure don't. Thank you for the face, Lord. I know the truth, goddammit. I just motherfucking face took me going.
That's crazy. But I feel you though, because I ain't never been like the most handsomest dude in the world. Like, but my charisma has always outshined looks.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? So I know what that feels like to just be like insecure about it or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's something that I'm working on. You know what I mean? And it's
Definitely.
Cool. And it's like I realize it's like, yo, you're insecure about something, but I can go fix it. I can go work the fuck out. And you bitches is still ugly. But now let me stop. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Deadass, I'm joking. Do not play that clip. I'm just joking. I was mad.
You better quit.
Nah, because, you know what's weird? Me and my cousin Ziza, we always take, make it a point to where we see somebody, I'm like, yo, you fucking beautiful. Like, you're bad. Your body, your face, you're smacking. Like, it's not hard for me to give a girl a compliment. And I noticed a lot of girls are like so shook and like appalled, like, whoa, what did you say to me? Or they take it as we're gay. I'm like, no, you're a queen. I'm a queen. What's up? You know what I mean? Like, I love that shit. Like, I mean, I do sound kind of gay.
Like you talk like you
I like girls.
Like you eat the box. But
I
anyway,
don't eat. Oh my God, this girl the other day told me, sex tell you don't eat pussy. I said, God, beat your ass. You said it again.
Like you do?
Yes. I said, how do I look like it?
You can talk like you do. Like
we the only lesbians here. We the only lesbians here.
Let me tell you what happened. So growing up a lot too, people always associated my personality with being gay. Loud, funny, and just like abstract as fuck. And she said it. She's like, you're just so funny and like you're hilarious. What the fuck they gotta do with being gay?
I think that's what people was chalking it up to, because you said you were a tomboy. You like used to.
Yeah, I was a tomboy, but the people that I met in like high school, I wasn't a tomboy anymore.
Okay.
I was wearing jeans and shit. And everybody still thought I was gay. I still get asked if I'm gay and if I like girls to this day. I'm like, thank you. And I did look the other day. I said, well, damn, you kind of.
It's kind of a different time now. If people ask that now, they're just curious.
Yeah, they just want to know.
Back then, you had to like give off something for people to ask that.
I feel like I still give it off though. Even when I date dudes, they're like, "Well, I thought you kind of go both ways." I'm just saying, your energy, and I'm like, well, I think it's the inner tomboy in me still that I have. Like I'm mad aggressive sometimes, you know.
Well, you like.
Wally.
It's a
Monday night. Say you like. I don't want to make it sound like that, because that could sound bad, but like the way, like, how do I? Ain't no better way to put it. You give off that energy like one of the homies. Like
hell yeah, I love that.
Okay,
it's just me. Yeah, I'm me. Like
okay.
I know.
And I'm saying that with that, like people could be like, well,
you eat the box because you got homie.
How does she?
I don't eat that shit. I don't even know how you guys eat that shit.
I never assumed
Dirty.
that question did.
Just joking.
I guess I could understand how someone
would assume that, yeah. I mean, and at one point I shaved the back of my head. Oh, them bitches was on me. They was hot.
They got to see the nape.
They saw the nape, yeah. They saw that.
How many of y'all American know what the bottom of your head is called? The scientific name for what it's called.
I heard this one time. Them bitches was on me. I was like, man, I'm gonna have to circle back.
But for real though, like you being African is to the eye, naturally it is a sight to see. You know what I'm saying? Because you are from the motherland. You know what I'm saying? Like you're obviously black. We have black women here.
You like it.
But the skin is different. Mm-hmm. The look is different from an African American to an African
I can see
woman.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So with somebody like gauging your beauty, like know that it's kind of like they're like you're exotic a little bit.
I was just about to
that's
say,
awesome. Yeah, that's definitely.
Like, and it's oh my gosh, y'all know I love all black women. Please
love them all, love them. But don't play like there's not a difference between.
I was just about to say.
What do you mean as features?
A black.
No, between an African American woman.
The aesthetic.
Yeah, there is a difference.
Honestly, and I don't want to say I don't like. I prefer the term Black American as opposed to African American. I'm not sure why, but I just prefer Black American. But a man could see. I was about to say a black man, but any man I feel like could see a Black American woman and find her attractive and beautiful and all of that. But we could, in the same turn, see an Ethiopian woman, Nigerian, Ugandan woman, and view her as exotic, and we wouldn't view a Black American woman as.
Why is that?
Look at him. What you mean?
But what's so exotic? Like, what's the definition of exotic? Like, what is that? I never understood that.
Different. We're trying to say different.
So there's different in the girls I grew up in our neighborhoods. That's it.
Well, I was gonna say, maybe exotic is not the term. Maybe not that, but different. You could definitely see a difference though.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it's obvious. It's like seeing a fucking Mexican and
a
Puerto Rican. Like, you just kind of, you can tell. I'm not saying darker skin, you know.
No, that's we're not saying any of that.
But what I'm saying is, like, it's just so crazy. I get so I not necessarily get defensive on it. Mm-hmm. I just growing up, like, you know, I grew up with, you know, my sisters, my brothers and sisters, like my black community, and I was so turned away because of how I looked, and because of how my hair was and how my mom looked. Like they did not fuck with me. So growing up, I always made it a point, like, yo, we niggas too. You know what I mean? To the Ethiopian community, and they never understood that. So then I stayed away from my Ethiopian community because of that, because I didn't like that view, and I never understood it. So even when you guys talk about this, it does kind of offend me in a way.
Well, who want to be treated like a nigga?
Well,
who wants that?
Who wants to be? No one wants to be treated like a nigga.
Until you gotta be a nigga.
Exactly. We all want to be black until it's time to be black. It's facts.
Right. So I'm saying, you telling your community, nigga, we niggas too. They like, but we see how them niggas get treated. We don't want to be that.
Exactly. They don't. No, they don't. And especially with the media and the television in Africa when they come here, so they're fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, Africans do not see themselves as niggas. And how to tell these niggas, like, yo, if the KKK come today, you can't say, yo, don't lynch me because I'm Ethiopian. Nigga, you getting lynched too with the niggas down the block. We're in this together, to be honest.
Hopefully because they are over here. If the KKK do come, nigga, we win.
I mean, we got the spears and shit. We got, I don't know, we got y'all niggas.
Do this.
Does it sound? Shit, my throat. Oh, it's gone. My throat is gone. Earlier I did it. Hold on.
Your throat is gone?
Oh, that shit good.
Is your throat was gone?
My throat, no, I just been having a good time.
But I'm saying, what you gonna say? Your throat was gone.
Yeah, my throat was gone. It's completely gone. My vocal cords, what do you call it? This little, that word.
Esophagus.
My esophagus is gone. Finish.
I'm not gonna lie, I was watching Akon, who was on the Joe Budden podcast on the Patreon.
With that haircut, did you see that haircut he had?
What do you have?
Looked like a Lamborghini.
Wait, what do you have?
I was like, what the fuck?
Wait, how much is it? When was how much?
I used to see Akon bald or like super low season.
He has hair?
Yeah, this nigga got a Lamborghini.
I took the Lamborghini. What was it? Akon. What was it on?
He had me seriously.
I took the Lamborghini. Oh, the liquor is liquoring right now.
There's something in this liquor.
Yo, deadass, let me Google it real quick. Akon on what?
He was on the Joe Budden podcast.
Joe Budden.
Look at that nigga haircut. Shout out to Akon putting electricity in Africa and shit, nigga. We fuck with you, bro.
Oh yeah, he had me thinking about, like, he was like pretty much trying to convince Joe and his co-host to like move to Africa. He was like, all of that like black people put up with in America, you go over there, you're gonna get to the money way faster, and you're gonna be treated like a king. He was like, I truly don't understand when I see black people like over here like complaining about what they go through when you could go to Africa and it would be the exact opposite. You'll be a king over there immediately. He's like, and everything, whatever you do here, you can make times 10 the money doing it in Africa. He's like, we all need to go back home because that's where we're supposed to be.
I think it's just hot. I just don't.
There's no fucking way this is him. There's no fucking way.
That motherfucker look like a Lamborghini.
There's no fucking way.
That motherfucker look like the Doors.
Oh my god!
That motherfucker like the Doors.
That nigga linked up with LeBron James and motherfucking what's the nigga that shot Megan Thee Stallion? What's his name? He linked up with them and got a hairline because this is not normal. No. Oh my bad. This is not Akon.
Bro, that's a
Lamborghini. He came out with that.
That's a Lamborghini sitting on that
handsome.
head.
He look good though. I ain't gonna lie. Akon and Terry Beezy. Oh yeah, but
let's go this. This is a little subject change. When you post on social media, because you know the internet is forever.
Facts.
When you post on social media, do you ever think about the fact that like your kids will be able to pull this content up later?
You asked me that before. I remember.
Yeah, we left this topic alone and saved it.
I don't think that I posted anything on the internet that I would not laugh at 40 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Like I haven't even sent no women no dick pics. You know what I mean? I'm that careful because I don't know what the hell is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I posted anything on the internet to where it's like, Dad, for real? No. One thing.
Uh-oh.
That's one thing.
What is it? Is there?
There is one thing.
Right now.
I let one of my homeboys sniff a line of cocaine off of my head. Off my bald head.
I think it was your titties or something. I said, motherfucker.
First of all, that's the third time, sir.
What?
I'm finna start talking about your forehead, man.
I got a soup today.
It don't matter, nigga. We still see it. I'm finna start talking about your forehead. This the third time you done trying to sex play me. She done just trying to sex play me 3 times.
I'm so sorry. I won't do that.
I have pectorials, my nigga. I have pecs, my nigga. I don't have titties, my nigga.
So I was a man.
Them are nice pectorials. They look strong though. Can you make a move?
Chill.
I can do it.
Chill.
I can do it.
So that's the only thing that I think that, like, for right now, because, you know, it's not over yet.
Did you get high from it? Did it go into your pores or anything?
Nothing happened. It was just, I did it for content purposes.
Yeah, that's
like, I did it like, you know, any content is good content, basically. And the reaction I got from that was like, nigga, what's wrong with you? Nigga, are you tripping? You all right? You want to talk about it? Your brand? You're this and that? I just had to step back like, you know what? You guys are right. You know what I'm saying? But I was just having fun.
Right.
The homie came down, nigga. Shout out to my nigga Don Marshall. But he does cocaine, nigga. Okay. A lot of people do cocaine.
Wait, it was a real line of coke.
It was a real line of coke. Like,
damn, Box, I would have told you that too.
Off my head.
I would have told you, yeah, you got a brand, bro.
I was chilling. I was playing.
That's life, nigga. You're a comedian too, so why not?
Like, but that'd be the only thing. What about you?
I don't think I've posted anything that I would be ashamed of or like wouldn't want people to see. But I do like how you see like years ago they dug up some of Kevin Hart's like 8-year-old tweets and was like, yo.
Well, that disrespectful. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but at the time when he said it, like it's a lot of the stuff from like especially like the late 90s, early 2000s, even mid up until like 2009, 2010. Like a lot of the jokes that people used to say, some of the slang, a lot of the slang that we used to use, it was acceptable back then. Mm-hmm. But if you say it now,
yeah,
like, the F word,
I was about to say like the F word that rhymes with maggot. Mm-hmm. If you say that today, and everybody used to let that go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or somebody would do something that you don't like, you're like, man, that nigga gay. Like if a dude like, you know what I'm saying?
And it doesn't even necessarily mean.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? But and again, I was just giving an example. I wasn't using it in any disrespectful way.
And it's fucked up that we have to say that though at the end of it.
But I'm saying like I don't think I've said or tweeted or posted anything that I would be ashamed of, but I do sometimes wonder like, is the climate gonna change? And something that I said in 2000, 2001, 2002 that was acceptable then, in 2030 it might not be acceptable and niggas might come for me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you,
I sometimes think about that.
I'm gonna tell you why, and a lot of people gonna disagree with me. It's because of black people.
Elaborate. What do you mean?
It's like when it comes to our feelings, we'll let it be known about whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So just like gay people, they at one point in time, well, not gay people, but Macklemore, on one of the songs, he compared his tribulations of being gay to racism. Well, black people have went through this, that, this, and they've got it changed. So why can't I get the same? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, damn. When you think about the shift of words or the shift of a phrase or the shift of everybody goes, well, since they did it, since they got away with it, since they did it for them, they have to do it for us. So we got to kind of be careful on, you know, the things that we want to stick up for or the things that we want to say really hurt or offended us, because you don't hear the first white pilot, but you always hear the first black. The first black. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is that?
It's crazy that y'all brought that up, but to say this, and you could take it out or whatever, but, like, to be completely honest, like, the shift in times and shift of energy and the shift of, like, politics, right? How, like, the LGBTQ community, like, we've been fighting for the bare fucking minimum as human beings, as black fucking people, not to be killed in broad fucking daylight, little shit. But the way the world fucks with the LGBTQ community,
Alphabet boys.
yes, is fucking crazy.
Well,
it's crazy. No, it's crazy. I've seen it, and I'm like, this is wild, especially as black people. And it's like, honestly, they don't even fuck with y'all as black people. Like, they really don't. We don't fit into that category, even as a gay person, because They don't give a fuck about us at the end of the day. So it's the same shit that we going through, you going through too. On top of that, being gay, like it sucks. You got the worst of both worlds, to be honest. And I feel like it's not fair because the way the world is so triggered by the alphabet boys and us, it's not right. Not to say that you didn't come into this world gay, okay, whatever, but you can hide that shit if you wanted to. I can't hide my black. My black is intimidating. I get killed for my color. Mm-hmm. You don't get killed for, you can be flamboyant, be outside, and be that dude that's gay. I'm black. I didn't choose. You know what I mean?
They would argue that people were getting beat up.
They do get.
Of course, I get it. I get it. All that, but
I'm just trying to give you
it's been so many we have nothing as black people to this day.
But listen,
like they don't. There's laws on like hate crimes and shit as black, like LGBT, the alphabet boys getting killed and shit. There's hate crimes, but we don't have hate crimes for black people.
So listen.
Sorry, that shit makes me sound.
So listen. I fuck with the whole LMNOP community.
Of course.
Fuck with y'all. I got homies is gay, uncles is gay, nephew, nieces, all, so whatever. But I'm gonna talk and I'm gonna say what I want to say.
Give it to
and if y'all feel any type of way, then make some warm tea.
Give it to us.
They still haven't changed the Constitution to where the black man is even a full human being. Mm-hmm. To this day, they talking about electric cars, nigga.
That's real.
You understand what I'm saying? But we still can't get that respect as it should have never even been written like that. You understand what I'm saying? So when it comes to somebody being gay, I'm not the judge of that. But I know what God did to Solomon and Gomorrah. You understand what I'm saying? So America, we already know America does not follow the rules when it comes to the Alpha, the Omega. We know that already. So that's already a given. Mm-hmm. They changed the Sabbath to Sunday when he specifically said leave it on Saturday. Mm-hmm. Everything that they want to do, they're doing what they want to do. So of course they're going to push the agenda for the gay community, for it to be strong, for it to be built, for it to be an army, for it to be protected, for it to be on its own two limbs. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm not saying that is not right because they're still human beings. People. But I'm saying the alternate agenda behind it will come later. Mm-hmm. We'll see it. And then they'll have to understand they've been bamboozled by the higher ups. Mm-hmm. It is okay to be who you are 100%. Please be that. I fuck with them. I know some gay people that have me weak, nigga, to my knees with that because they're still human. But at the end of the day, it does not justify the injustice that an actual race of humans go through, and it should not be overlooked.
Thank you.
You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Before this gets handled. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, chill out. Let this get handled first. But we know that we'll never be equal. We know we'll never have equality. We know we'll never have that same height as, the oppressor. We just got to keep surviving. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, yes. But I also will say this. As black people, we tend to compare ourselves to white people. They can do it, but we can't. They can do it, but we can't. We always want to be, like, you know what I mean? Equals almost. Why are they the standard, though? I always thought about that. Who the fuck does say they the standard?
I agree. Like, I was about to say I don't, but I know a lot of people do. So I definitely hear what you're saying.
Most people do. I honestly believe on some real life shit. We need to create our own nation among this nation.
Then you'll die.
That's literally. Oh God.
Then you'll die.
That's what Akon was talking about.
Then you'll die.
You talking about that?
He's right. Really like building our own whatever, but he was just saying come to Africa and you won't have to deal with all that you're dealing with.
You will not. You definitely will not. But we can still build that shit here. It's so crazy. So check this out.
You can't build something. You can't build something on something that's not yours or not meant for you.
True.
Like it's not even though they took it. Not to get political.
There's enough land. You think there's enough land for all the black people in America to move to Africa?
I fuck with, you know what I mean? I fuck with the real white people. I got some real white people I fuck with. I'm just saying I got some real white people I fuck with. But we know who are the higher ups, whatever the case. Like I said, bro, Africa to me, I haven't been. I have to go in order to say, you know what, this is something that I can get used to. This is something that I could see myself doing. But as far as just being like, yeah, then I'm going to have if I'll go anywhere, I'll go to Jamaica first.
Why Jamaica though?
Because my grandfather is full-blooded Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? So my roots are in Jamaica. You know what I'm saying? I would go to Jamaica first. You know what I mean?
That's why.
That's both of y'all. Y'all know like where you like.
We just talked about that last podcast.
We just talking about this last podcast.
Oh, you gonna fuck yourself up? You gonna fuck? You probably like Trinidadian or something.
Trinidadian.
I don't want to do it. Like I'm leery to do it, like the 23andMe and all of that because I just don't trust it. I just don't trust it.
He'll tell you some wild shit.
I know some other people that have done it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
is there anybody you can reach to in your family that's like a historian or anything about the family?
Like the oldest person?
Not that far back. They know about here. They know about here. They don't know about, like my dad has said like a couple of times that like on my dad's side, like the descendants from my dad's side, are people from the West Indies over there. But
you definitely look like that though.
How do West Indies look?
I don't even know.
Like he looks like a West Indian, like
Indian, West Indian,
no.
Or Indie. I never heard no damn West Indie.
West Indian.
What is that?
I'm not exactly sure either.
Like Pakistan. I have to Google it. Is it like Pakistani?
And then my mom's people are from Mississippi, and my great grandma as well. And then my grandpa, his people are from Louisiana. So it's like it's
Creole. You got some Creole in you. You got a lot of different.
You know what I'm
I can see the Creole in them though.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'll be thinking like, especially like since last podcast, I've been thinking about it a lot because I've been like, both my brothers are like darker skinned and I'm not really.
Yeah.
And my grandma on my mom's side is really like she's like yellow. Like I mean, God rest her soul.
Nigga, Rihanna popped up. You can a little bit Rihanna. I'm sorry.
She's doing halftime this year.
I forgot she was West Indian. That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, you do. Wow.
So
because your brothers are definitely, they have like a darker skin tone. They kind of give me like Haitian vibes, like low key. So who knows? I mean, you know, your dibble dabble, your history, you know. But honestly, I don't trust that shit. The 24andMe or 32andMe.
23andMe.
That shit's bullshit.
Shit just gonna tell you, yeah, nigga, you're from, you know what I mean? Like, nah, nigga, I don't want to hear that. But you know, one of my little, you know what I mean, little things, Black, she told me that in South Carolina, I believe it's South Carolina, her mom has plantation rights. So her family was actually slave owners. They owned a tobacco plantation.
Wow.
And her mom has
blessed
plantation rights.
Blessed. But that means her mom's mom was on the plantation and then they passed it down to her?
I don't know how that happened, but I just know that I would never want to be black and own slaves. Like, by no means necessary.
But they don't own slaves, though.
I wonder how you would feel about that. Like, to know that, like, you got the rights to, like, all of this land and all this inheritance. But to know that, like, your family probably came into that because as black people, they probably own slaves. Mm-hmm. That's got to be, like...
That would fuck you up.
Man.
Like,
I remember my parents, like, my mom and my dad talking about it one time. And my dad, like, speaking about it with pride about, like, how like he doesn't know for sure, but like he's always been told that on his mom's side of the family, that our families from the West Indies, and that like they weren't slaves. You know what I'm saying? And I remember being a teenager and feeling like I didn't feel pride in that. I felt like
my family should have went through it.
I want to come from that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel it, obviously.
It's like...
But I want my ancestors and my descendants to be of that.
It's like being from San Diego and not living in the Southeast.
Exactly. Exactly.
Like, oh my God.
Perfect.
Facts.
Perfect.
I want to be from that.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah.
I know how you feel.
There's a whole bunch of negative that comes with that,
100%.
and that is all engulfed with.
But
that.
I needed it in my life.
But that I want to be from that.
I needed it in my life.
Yes.
I need it on my resume.
Yes.
Glad it's on my resume.
Absolutely. And as I've gotten older, I've gone back and forth with that thinking, like where it's like,
I'm glad I'm not from Rancho Bernardo or Poway or Tierra Center.
Yeah. Yeah. And if I was from there, I'm sure I would have pride in being from there.
100%.
I'm quite sure I would.
But I'm very glad that I'm from right
there.
But
I'm from down the way though.
I'm glad that
you know what I'm saying.
Right
so it's like
facts.
That's
and I carry it everywhere though. Like
perfect. You definitely do.
Like you'll tell a nigga like I'm gonna just say Milwaukee because I'm kind of like fucked up right now that Milwaukee is even on the list for best tacos anywhere.
Dude, fuck.
That's like, nigga, you don't go to Milwaukee, get off the plane, nigga, and be like, what I want to eat right now. Taco shop. Right. That's not what the fuck you do. Like, and you're wrong. What Kevin Hart say? Shit, you going to jail.
Yeah.
He said, Pat Leather's two chains. You don't do that. You going to jail. Shut the fuck up. But no, yeah, I take it anywhere. Like, and when I say it, like, I say it to somebody like they should know what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. I'm like, where you from? I'm from Southeast Dago.
Yep.
I said, like, you supposed to know.
Even, bro, I lived in LA. I lived in LA for 10 months in 2009. And when I would mention to somebody that I was from San Diego, and granted, I lived in South Central. So everybody around there they from somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're all gang members.
Very much.
Exactly. And now I say I'm from Dago, they be like, "Oh, you from Southeast?" No, there was nothing else. Nothing else was mentioned. Not East Dago, and respectfully, not East Dago,
Southeast.
Not North County, not Oceanside. And it's some real hitters in Oceanside for sure.
Shout out to my nigga Cree Russian.
There you go.
Facts.
There you go.
Shout out to my nigga Cree Russian.
Some real hitters in
It's
Oceanside.
really
Never get that twisted.
Yeah.
But when I was in LA and I bring up that I'm from Dago, Southeast was all like, "Oh, you from." Oh, you from Lincoln? Oh, you from Skyline? Oh, you from Brams? Like,
they know.
It was always the Southeast area. You know what I'm saying? Always.
They know.
Always.
That car, you know, a lot of it not only comes from our transaction of jumping the freeway, but prison.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
The Dago car, the LA car. They mix all day.
Yeah.
So you got a two-time OG, and then they little homies going to jail, and then, you know, we got our homies going to jail, our little homies going to jail. Then they going up the road, they going to prison. Everybody's going to prison together. Everybody's in the same unit, same pod, same all of that. When they're off from Grape Street, when they're off from Lincoln Park, so now you got a Grape Street and Lincoln Park nigga fighting, or hanging out with each other, or clicked up. When they're off from Bounty Hunters, when they're off from Emerald. They got the Bounty Hunter clicked up.
Exactly.
When they're off from Fire Nine Brim, when I'm from Fire Deuce Brams. When I'm from Fruittown Brams. When they're off from Pyro. When they're off from City Block Pyro. Like, now it's like boom, boom. So when niggas go home, it's like,
I was in there with, you know what I'm saying?
Right. You run into a nigga from LA and you might just say, well, yeah, you know what, I'm from blah, blah, blah. Oh, nigga, I was locked up with one of you know, whoopty, whoopty, whoop. And that's going to propel the relationship between you and the nigga that you just ran into. And hopefully it's a good relationship that he had in the because if you up and say
right.
and he done stole the nigga shower shoes or some soup from the nigga, then you gonna have to pay that debt.
Hopefully this
it's a good.
I was about to say hopefully this what I'm about to say ties into what we're saying. But are you into battle rap at all?
I love battle rap.
Perfect. So Sue Surf.
Yes, Grape Street.
Exactly.
100%.
And I was just watching
New Jersey.
Exactly. New Jersey Grape Street. You know, no, New Jersey 60s. It's Arsenal's from Grape Street.
Oh, Arsenal is from Grape Street. You're right.
Sue Surf is 60s.
He is from 60s.
And he was just doing the face off. I'm sorry, sir. We talking about something like that. I'm sorry, but he was just doing the because he just battled JC. They was doing the face off, and you know JC is a EFB every fucking bar, and then so Sue Surf asked him, he was like, "Them it's like how you even get down with EFB, like them some West Coast shit." And JC was like the same way you got down with 60s, nigga. And he was like, point taken. And so how do you like what's your thoughts on like what, because you know it originated in LA West Coast and then it migrated everywhere else. And so how do you feel about like West Coast hoods or like I was about to say other areas, but not just like West Coast hoods, like being on the East Coast or like other stuff like that.
I mean, to be honest with you, I think that it's inevitable because
Sue Surf said he was like, it's just migration.
Yeah, somebody who's reputable is not always going to live in California, and you know when you touch down somewhere else, it's like you're not just coming out like my name is Jeremy. You like, nah, nigga, I'm whoopty whoop from bada bada boom boom. That shit's gonna spark a fire, nigga. You know what I mean? But I think Sue Surf should get DP'd by some 60 niggas though for even saying something like that though. Like, how you get down with them? That's some West Coast shit. Like, nigga, your whole hood is based off of being from the West Coast. You understand what I'm saying?
Like Surf should get DP.
Facts.
What's DP?
Because disciplinary action. Because what you just said to your mom basically is like, I have no ties to that. You can't be a 60 nigga if you don't know your roots. You can't be a 60 if you ain't.
About this.
I think he know the roots.
We gotta talk about this.
You can't be a 60 if you ain't never tapped in or came out here.
No, he be out here.
Okay.
Oh, not out here. He be in LA with them niggas.
Okay, so why would you?
He spoke on that, and he spoke.
Why would you say that though?
Wait, we can't post this part.
What?
You know that, right? We can't post this part just because, like, I got shot by a Crip. That gang shit, the nonprofits I work with, like, we don't be talking about shit like this. Like,
I know that.
Okay, cool. I'm just letting you know. I'm just sorry. I can't.
Well, we might as well stop talking about it. Cause
No, I'm gonna be honest. It's good though. Like, I really am here to listen to it, but I know that, like you said, the things you post on the internet. Even talking about my church sister, she watched the show. She was like, "They gonna come back and talk about this here, like, you know." So.
But he should have said like you said, like he said it like man, how you get that with them when that's some West Coast shit, like.
That was some good shit.
Your whole hood is based off of being from the West Coast. Notorious off the West Coast, not notorious in Chicago, and then moved to where you they get notorious off the any hood that comes out of California that's able to migrate. You got to understand they got killers, drug dealers, robbers. Like they're infamous to be able to move. Lincoln Park is everywhere. Believe it or not, Oregon, Lincoln Park, Cincinnati, Lincoln Park.
It took my uncle to have to tell me that.
Like, you would never guess. You would never think. Like, we come from here, we like, but you can go to Cincinnati, nigga, bang, like, nigga, I'm from Lincoln Park. You be like, nigga, you have never been there. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. But on some real shit, though, fuck with battle rap.
Pull up the topics.
I think, you know, I don't see anything wrong with migration as long as it's genuine and organic.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Who's your favorite battle rapper?
I'm a legend liker, bro. So I'm like Reed Dollars. Like I like the old shit. One of my favorite battles is Loaded Lux and Calico.
Me too.
One of my favorite. I think that was just like.
Okay, now let me tell you this. Okay, I'll go back and let me just say. So I feel like Loaded Lux had the better performance, but the nigga choked. So I feel like he lost a lot of points because he did in fact choke.
He didn't choke.
He did though. He forgot his rhymes.
He didn't choke.
What you mean he didn't choke?
That was all for show.
How do you battle rap and forget lines though?
Bro, that was all. That was.
Wait, Flix,
bro,
I thought it was a freestyle.
I've watched it.
Now he come back and was like, I beat you with half a verse or whatever.
I watched it 100 times, bro. It was all for show. It was that was stunting.
Nah,
bro. That was. I'm telling you.
You can hear the nigga in his mind like.
But you can see it on his face, like he's playing. Like that's like when a nigga like when they fight and the nigga hit
into the mic.
Oh my bad, and he hit, boom, and then he act like he hurt, and then once the opponent get up on him, he hit him, pow, like that was it was supposed to be one of those, but because it's battle rap, he choked. Nah, bro, he didn't choke, bro. I'm telling you, he didn't choke. That's loaded, bro. That's loaded. But Calico did his thing, though. Like, absolutely. You think he's for the choking for the Busta Rhymes and Puff Daddy and
I think he
bro,
did.
I'm telling you, it was for
They told him how
theatrics.
hospital giving beds out.
Yeah.
Like, trying to go through the rhymes and I think the nigga choked, bro. And granted, he got it back and again, he had the better rhymes and he had the better performance. But for me, it's like you choke.
When we meet him, you ask him that question.
Okay.
And when he tell you that answer, you gotta genuinely accept what he tells you.
I will.
Cause I'm gonna tell you right now.
Okay.
It was all for theatrics. I'm telling you,
okay.
Like
you the entertainer, I'm not. I'll take your word for it.
Right. There's no like the verse is so hard. Like even his he's never choked. He's never choked.
I hear you.
Like
I hear you. That was his first battle in a long time, but you're right. He never.
Oh, he's never.
And speaking of that, we're gonna get to these topics. I was at you know K Phil. You heard of K Phil, right?
K Phil?
K-Phil, he a white dude rapper, and battle rapper. He from right here in San Diego. He be hosting battles at the mall.
What are they called again?
Is it Shots Fired?
Shots Fired.
Yes.
I was at one of his events. And Danny Myers walked in.
Oh yeah.
I know, of course, I've been watching battle rap since I was like 16.
Right.
I know exactly who Danny Myers is, but like nigga, I've met like the highest NBA players at the Drew League, and I didn't go, oh my god. So when I seen him, I was like, what's up, bro? I'm Mike. He was like, he kind of like was like, I felt like, I could be wrong, but I felt like he felt a way that I didn't like. I wasn't over the top. They're like, oh shit, Danny Myers.
He wasn't fanning him?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I felt like he was like, I seen it in his face, and like his posture was kind of like, he didn't like give me any foul shit, but I just kind of like felt like he was like.
Well, Danny Myers, I mean, why do you feel like you require that?
And I could be dead wrong. But
well, no. First of all, you're a human, and your whole body is a touchscreen, and it has nerves, and it's sending information based off how it feels to your brain.
I love the way you put that.
100%. And if that's the way that you took it, you gotta understand that your mind went through 100 different scenarios, and it picked one, and that's the one that it picked. So that's exactly why it happened. So for Mr. Danny Myers, why do you feel like you deserve to be raved over when you walk into a building? Is what I want to know, because you're not the hottest battle rapper. I've heard probably 3 hot bars from you that I can say that I really, honestly, I've never even watched any of his battles after him stepping on the scene, because I don't like the theatric and you trying to get a reaction off your own bars. I like authentic, real.
Who's your favorite battle rapper?
I don't have a favorite battle.
You say you like the legends.
I do like some J Mills. Like I can go battles, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, give me your three favorite battles. The first 3 battles that come to mind.
First 3 battles. J Mills Murder Mook. Classic. 100%. Serious Jones and Loaded. They were inside of like what looked like a library or cafe or some shit like that.
Serious Jones and Loaded or Serious Jones and Mook?
Mook.
Yeah.
Inside the whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
And then shit.
Yeah, 2 classics.
There's one more.
Sorry if I'm quiet. I honestly don't watch.
You're fine. You're totally fine.
I'm so sorry.
It was Reed Dollar, and it was another dude. But the line that I remember from it, he was like, something, spray up the family van. Like, since you want to be a family man, I'll spray up the family van. Like, I don't know who he battled. I forgot who. No,
play the family man, spray up the family.
Right. He was like, suka in the backpack. Like, he was going in on this nigga. Like, but that's what really got me into battle rap. Them three battles. You know what I'm saying?
It was definitely Reed Dollars. I forget the opponent though.
I miss Ill Will from Chicago. He was nice. I don't know. They said he was doing drugs or something like that, but I loved his wittiness. Chess. That nigga right there. That's a cold little dude. That's a cold little dude. Tay-Rock, I love him to death. Like, you already know, like, that nigga said, I get the bucket in his ears. Like, what the fuck is that? I was like, oh my God, my nigga. That shit right there had me weak.
You know what bar? We'll get these topics in a second, Sarah. You know, I forget who said it, but it was one battle rapper. He said, and I don't even remember what he rhymed it with, but that one half a bar always sticks out to me. He was like, then I cold bucketed his head like Schoolboy Q. I always thought that was the coldest shit.
Cause you did the bucket hat with the.
He's like, and I cold bucket at his head like Schoolboy Q. I'm like, yo, this nigga is clever, bro. I would have never thought of no shit like that. I would have never thought of that.
I mean, Conceited does the witty rhyme, slow it down. I just dish you. Hitman does the reverse, but That nigga Tay-Rock be hitting you with the seatbelt line.
Yeah.
The seatbelt line. I'm just like, nigga, like, you had to be in the mirror like, I swear to God, they're gonna go crazy. Like, they're gonna go crazy when they hear this shit.
So they rehearse these shits before they go on the fucking freestyle? I honestly thought it was off the fucking dome.
It's not like
it's not a freestyle.
If you because like if as a rapper in the booth, if you mess up, nigga just hit delete and you try it again. Or you
this
can
is not
just punch in. In battle rap, if you mess up, no matter how fire you could have, because the rounds are 3 minutes. Like you rapping for 3 minutes. You could rap for 2 minutes of some fire material.
Fuck up one time.
You hit that 210 and you fumble your words or forget your rhymes, you lost.
You just lost.
You
what?
Lost. That round. You didn't lose that battle, but you lost that round for sure.
Yeah, it's over.
And so in battle rap, you gotta be on point.
So they tell you who you about to battle rap.
Oh yeah, you know.
Nigga, this shit makes so much more sense. I was wondering why the fuck they so smooth with it. I'm like,
oh no, back in the day, like when we was younger, like in the late 90s, early 2000s, that's what it was. Like it was like rappers, they had a bunch of verses in their head, and at any moment a battle could pop off. So you got pull out one of your dopest verses and go. But now it's become such a sport and such a...
It's a sport, what you said.
It's such a sport, and the presentation of it is like, no. Summer Madness 5 is going to be in 3 months, and you're going to battle him. And so you have 3 months to construct your rounds and your verses to go exactly at that person. When it used to be...
That's fucking crazy.
You just needed some hot rhymes that you could spit to anybody. But now, like, the culture evolved to where it's like, no, you need to talk to him.
I'm talking to this nigga.
To you.
It sound mad personal when I hear them spit. I'm like,
right here, talk like screaming in your face, like damn, spitting on you, like right here in your ear with it, and you gotta keep your composure and be ready to come back at this nigga.
When honestly, that is how I actually started rapping. Like poetry was actually how we started rapping. But now, nigga, we used to battle rap. Bell Junior High School, like nigga, what's up, like spit. But now I couldn't do it. Like a nigga couldn't talk about my cat. Like you talk about my cat, nigga, I'm on.
When did you graduate high school, fam?
06.
Me too.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I was at Palomar though.
You said you was at Palomar.
Palomar High School. Yeah, Chula Vista.
The fuck?
Okay. I never even heard of Palomar High School.
Yeah, because it's a continuation.
No.
Shout out to my Panthers, man.
But I asked that because I'm asking about because you said you went to Bell, and I went to 6th grade camp with Bell.
You went to 6th grade camp with Bell?
I went to O'Farrell.
Nigga, we was always around each other, bro.
They go small, bro. I mean, we both from Southeast, so it ain't
yeah, but that's still crazy.
Y'all gotta put a picture after the interview. I want to see y'all even know each other from like y'all's kids.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
So we was in 6th grade, and you went to 6th grade camp, right?
I definitely went to 6th grade camp, bro. Yeah. I went with now he calls himself
You know Eldridge Jenkins?
You gotta show me, bro. I'm bad with that.
Okay.
Lil Oos.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I would probably know his real name, or by picture I probably know him. But that's crazy.
We did the talent show at 6th grade camp and everything.
Was it?
The homie played the piano and I rapped.
No fucking way.
Yes.
I swear to God, I'm not playing. The homie played the piano and I rapped.
So you remember his face now?
I remember that performance.
Wait. The homie played the piano and you fucking rapped.
The homie Lil Oos played the piano.
You was in 6th grade.
I was in 6th grade.
Oh, you that nigga. Go ahead, Box.
Let me see if I can find
it. There's no fucking way.
Crazy.
You remember the performance?
Yes.
I want to know.
It was fire.
That's crazy.
It was the only performance that I felt like I could like really like vibe with.
And dive into.
It was a couple other things that was like oh, that was cool. Like it was like one performance that was like it was called like water or something. It was cool. It was funny or whatever. But yes, that nigga looks familiar.
He played the piano.
I don't know him, but he looks familiar.
He played the piano. We went to Horton together, and we went to 6th grade camp together. All my life.
That's crazy.
Flix, I don't have to swim at MLK because I went to O'Farrell. I don't have to swim at MLK.
And you know what's funny? I used to go every summer. My mom would sign me and I'm in the middle. I got an older and a younger brother. Every summer, my mom would sign us up for swim lessons at MLK, but we already knew how to swim. But the majority of the pool time at MLK was for swim lessons, and we just wanted to be in the pool. So my mom was like, "All right, well, just go to the swim lessons, and that last hour and a half, then you could just do your thing." You know what I'm saying? But we used to go to the MLK swim lessons every summer, bro, just to be in the pool.
Crazy.
So that's crazy. Niggas been around each other damn near our whole life. And damn near our whole life and didn't connect till we was adults.
That is fucking retarded.
That's wild.
That's wild.
Shout out to Southeast Dago.
Man, Southeast Dago is so beautiful, bro. Absolutely. Oh, my mama, that's the planet, man. That is the absolute planet. One more thing I was going to say. Shit, you remember Mr. De La Rosa?
From 6th grade camp?
No, from O'Farrell. So you remember the STEP program? If you were bad.
Black dude, karate dude.
Mr. De La Rosa.
Karate dude. Mr. Taekwondo, whatever.
Mr. De La Rosa.
Yep.
If you was bad in your regular class, they'll put you in the STEP program.
Yep. You went to O'Farrell?
Yes, I went to O'Farrell. Don't ask me what year.
We graduated the same year. So if you went in 6th grade, we was there at the same time.
We were definitely there at the same time.
I was in Family 4. It was a long time ago. I don't expect you to remember, but my memory is crazy.
In my family,
I was in Family 4. My homeroom teacher was Miss Potts, and I had Mr. Lowe. I had
an Asian. My homeroom teacher was Asian.
Okay.
And then my history teacher ended up being my counselor at Bell when I went to Bell. She was like a bigger, older lady. But I don't know. I think I was like Family 5 or 6.
Okay.
One of them. But I remember getting in trouble and going to the STEP program and having to deal with Mr. De La Rosa, man. We used to have to run up 61st.
Yep.
In the back of O'Farrell. Run up 61st.
Some of the homies telling me about that. I never had to do it. I never made it that far.
But I definitely did it. And then he would make you wear your PE clothes for the remainder of the day. So y'all ate lunch. We ate lunch after y'all. And we would have to be in our PE clothes the whole day after that.
You know what's funny? That literally the only memory I have of him is, and again, I was in 6th grade. I go to the bathroom. Like I asked my teacher, can I go to the bathroom? I go to the bathroom. And one of my homies that was older than me, he was in like 7th. I don't remember. He might have been 7th or 8th grade. I don't remember. But I come in the bathroom, and he's just going to all the urinals, just making them all flush so they could overflood, and all the water could like overflood and go into the little great thing that was in the middle of the floor. And I'm just like, oh, he doing it, I'll do it too. I don't care, just being a follower, just being a little nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I start doing it too. And then Mr. De La Rosa walks in. The homie had already left. He went back to class. I'm still in there being a dumbass, still flushing all the urinals. Mr. De La Rosa walks in. Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? I'm telling my guy, and I knew his voice from being around campus, him barking on other people. So I knew off the top of who it was. I'm like, oh, damn.
He's like a Cuban or some shit like that. Like,
yeah. And he's like, you know you got to clean all this up, right? You know you got to do that, right? And I'm like, damn. And again, this is my first time ever meeting him. I only heard of him, seen him doing this thing, and heard of him from my friends who would get in trouble. And he's like, you know you got to clean that up, right? And so me hearing all these horror stories from him, I'm thinking he mean like I got to grab this shit in the urinals with my hands. And clear it and clean it up. So literally, when he says that, I walk over to the urinal and I'm about to grab whatever tissue is in the urinal. He's like, "No, sir," and he stopped me before I touched it. He's like, "Sir, no, come here." And he gave me one of the little little thing with the triggers so you could pick up trash.
Yeah.
He gave me one of them and he made me clean up every urinal in the bathroom before I went back to class. And I get back to class, my teacher was like, "What took you so long?" And I had to tell her like, Mr. De La Rosa caught me in there messing up, and he made me clean up the whole bathroom before I came back. And she was like, well, that's what you get. We on page 16. Get your book and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And that's the only encounter I ever had with Mr. De La Rosa.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, I was actually in the STEP program, bro. That nigga was like, I mean, after that, he was cool. Like, it was a week. Mm-hmm. So you didn't go back to your regular class. You went right to the STEP program every day for a week. Mm-hmm. And after you got done, back to your regular classes, but I never forget that shit. Running up and down 61st, and that's a fucking hill, nigga. That is a fucking hill, nigga. If you don't know what 61st is, go to 61st right now and tell me.
I even know that hill.
Okay, it ain't dictionary, but it's 61st.
It's mean. I wouldn't want to do it.
That ain't for the weak,
nigga.
Even I know. I grew up in North Park, but you know.
That shit wow.
There's pimpin' bitches. That's where
you
I
got
was.
Them topics?
Oh yeah. So you got some too. Don't be acting like it's
I
just
do.
me, Michael Flix with that. But no, I'm just vibing off what y'all vibing off of, honestly. But what we trying to jump on?
Whatever you got.
Y'all made me drink more because y'all was talking about this fucking back rattle shit.
I'm not
and honestly,
drinking
I
no
love
more.
it. Well, I mean, I had a drink. I was just sitting here, so I was drinking.
I went through both of the topics I had.
Oh,
what you got for it?
Mine's like hella random though.
That's cool.
All right, my nigga. Let me ask you for. Let me ask Boxx first. Fox, you're super random. All right, so would you rather smash someone with hot breath or hot feet?
Damn. God
That's a
damn.
great question, actually.
I came up with it.
Hot breath, cause I can deflect the kisses.
Wait, you have sex without kissing?
I could.
No. You guys have sex without kissing?
I'm so glad you went there.
That's meaningless.
For me, kissing, like making out, like tongue kissing,
It's personal.
is extremely intimate.
Yeah.
Like I would say damn near more intimate than having sex for me.
Well, I feel like you shouldn't have to be intimate with somebody. Sex is intimate.
Enough. That's fair enough.
You shouldn't do
I
it
can
then
rock
if you
with
can't
that.
be intimate and kiss me like that.
But no, I can definitely. You know what I mean? But I'm saying like
I'm a slap it till I
stinky feet, or I'm gonna go with the breath. I don't want to smell your
The
foot.
breath, you say you rather have clean breath, stinky feet,
Because
or you rather have hot breath?
Because I can get past that. Like I don't
Because the
gotta,
feet at the bottom, you're not fucking
I
the
just hit it
feet.
from the back.
and hot feet are gonna smell up the whole
The
room.
whole room.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just hit it from the back. If your breath stink, I'm gonna just hit it from the back.
Really, Boxx?
Yeah, that way you ain't gotta be in my face.
That's crazy. I'm sorry, I'm
That's
just
real, though.
disgusted.
Why you taking this so personal?
I say neither.
You can't. You gotta get one.
I don't know. Let's just say neither.
Let's say you can't do that. If you
Damn,
had
bro.
to choose, if you
You
had
gonna
to choose,
smash somebody that got
a
hot?
nigga with
You
bad
said,
breath or a nigga with smelly feet.
I think I would say smelly feet, and I'd be like, keep your shoes on. Let me ride you real quick. Let me get on out.
This nigga be buck naked with his shoes
That nigga
on.
with his shoes on, like.
Drop your drawers and get to work, bro.
So that's gonna make him feel awkward because he's like, damn, I know my feet stink.
Well, as long as your shit wake up, you don't need to be all over nothing, buddy. Get in and get
I
out.
won't say who, and I know I stand by. I'll rock with the hot breath because I was trying to put an event together. And I had this dude, the dude that I wanted to collaborate on an event with, had him pull up to the crib, and in my house, like, you gotta take your shoes off. I want my carpet to be clean, so you gotta take your shoes off. And when he walked up, he seen shoes lined up. He was like, "Oh, Flix, man, I wish you would have told me, like, people gotta take their shoes off in your house." And I'm like, I'm not thinking that's something you gotta tell people.
Yeah.
But anyway, this nigga take his shoes off.
Don't.
My eyes started burning.
Ah!
This nigga feet smell so bad. And
No
again, when
fucking
he see
way.
this, he might know who I'm. He gonna know I'm talking about him, but I ain't say his name, so that's all good. But this man's feet smell so bad. I was like, and at the time, you know what I'm saying, I'm in a relationship. My lady come home, she like, as soon as she walk in the door, she look at me like,
She smelled that shit.
and I just had to look at her like,
Mildew.
don't say nothing and embarrass my company. Just
Respectfully,
go.
I wouldn't say anything.
Go in the room.
Yeah,
Just go in the room.
But his feet smelled so bad.
I
And
can't.
I couldn't imagine bringing a girl home and it smelled like that. Man.
Some people, they do have bad athlete's foot and like have like fungi between
And
the
some
toes.
people got bad breath. They got cavities and untreated
I
teeth.
got it.
It's a nigga I know with breath so bad, it make me mad every time he, like, when I see this nigga approaching me, I be like, fuck!
Shit!
God, like, nigga, you
Out
want
to eat.
With
Hot breath.
all the H words like hi,
It don't even matter.
Fuck.
It's just the open of your mouth, nigga. The fact that you want to talk, and the body is designed in such a scientific way to let you know when things are off.
Mm-hmm.
So when your breath stinks,
Sit down and
your
listen to
mouth tastes a certain way.
Yeah.
You know before you get to this person that your breath smell
big
like
facts.
like
Big
a
facts.
like a judo punch, nigga.
No, like I know I got a cavity right now, and when I suck on a certain tooth, I taste this weird taste, and I ain't gonna go to the doctor. I need to get when they drill to the bottom and pull it out. But it's been like 7 months, and I'm scared because when they drill my teeth, my ear rings and it bleeds. My ear literally bleeds. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, and I try to tell them like you cannot
That's no
drill.
reason to go get that motherfucker fixed, sir.
My breath still smells good. I always
What I'm just saying,
hydrate. I marinate.
that ain't no reason not to
I do
go
a lot
get
of
that
sea moss treatment, but anyways, like I was saying, dirty draws or dirty bra?
Dirty bra.
No. I'm sorry. Stained bra or stained draws?
Stained bra.
Stained
You just
bra.
lactating a little
That's
bit.
nasty. Let me tell
You
you.
just lactating a little bit.
And I'll
No.
take it a step
She
further.
didn't have no kids.
I'll take it a step further. If it's a laundry day and some pop, like, okay, say you didn't plan on going out this Sunday, but you're like, oh, damn, it is Soul Sunday. Oh, I forgot Boxx was going to be at Vibes. I need to pull up. I can tolerate you putting on a dirty bra. You putting on some dirty drawers, and then I'm coming over?
Not dirty, stained. Let's go with stained. I don't think no one does dirty drawers.
That's even worse.
Listen though, what if you but they're clean, but they're stained. Like they have like stain.
I thought you said stank.
No, stained.
Stained
Drawers or stained bra.
What stains a woman's panties?
I don't know. It depends. Some girls keep their period panties for their period, or some have like discharge.
And since you're asking, I'm going off the like, I see it, I notice it, I see it. If I see a stained bra, I'm gonna assume that happened tonight, or you put on a dirty bra, and I'll be like, that you probably get your laundry situation together, but I could deal with a dirty bra. If I see some dirty drawers, whether that happened tonight or you put them on and they was already dirty, that's not nothing I want to explore or be close to or want to nothing.
That's a little strange.
Dirty bra,
for sure. I feel like y'all know girls do. Like, me personally, I barely ever do wear bras. I wear a lot of crop tops, as you can tell. And they hold my saggy African boobs pretty well. So, I don't need to wear a bra. But, I will say, when I was growing up, like, even now, I know girls that wear their bras, like, 8 days a week straight, and then they wash them. And I'm like, yo, you need to wash that thing. Like, that's sweat.
Whatever you do,
I'm saying, ladies, wash it.
As long as you not out here leaving stains and smelling.
Y'all better not touch nothing with a stain. I'm just telling you, it's not healthy.
Live your life.
Y'all care for a poon that's shaved or not shaved?
It has to be shaved.
Wait. Shaved or not shaved?
I don't necessarily co-sign that.
I've met both people in my life.
I'm not trying to look for nothing.
I'm not saying a fucking jungle, but a jungle would be cool. At one point I was able to braid it, but that's because I was shot and I couldn't like physically shave, and my mom's not about to shave me. What the fuck? So I was just like, go. When I washed that motherfucker, the curls that be on my head was curls downstairs. I was shook. I conditioned it. I was like, alright. I swear to God. I was shook. I said, God, he really did bless me with some good jeans. How am I fucking curly downstairs? Jerry curl. Easy eating that bitch. Cruising down the street in my fucking coochie dreads.
Oh my God.
I swear to God. I drank a little too much. But I swear to God.
Good.
On my life, though, like, I remember watching.
I'm so sorry.
Like my mom, like finding my mom's pornos.
Like the magazines?
No, nigga, the pornos, nigga,
like
the DVD, well, tapes and DVDs, because that's kind of like the conversion of DVDs being introduced us. You know what I mean?
VHS to DVD.
The VHS to DVD, and I just remember seeing like not even on no weird shit, just being like, damn, nigga, that looks weird to me. You know what I'm saying? Especially white. The hair. You know what I'm saying?
Like white woman with black coochie hair. That is the weirdest thing ever. That shit looks
weird to me. So when I did start having sex, and I've had a couple, you know, but I would never be like, you got to shave that. Like they just be like, oh, it's off week from here or whatever. I'm like, you know what? It's cool. As long as I know that it's not something that's gonna happen every single time, or if you have a landing strip or a little pouch or something like that, that's cool.
You guys have sex with people who have a landing strip?
Hey, listen.
And that's only in pornos. That's real. That's a real thing.
Listen, man.
That's a real fucking thing.
As long as you clean and don't stink.
You know, hair does bring like bacteria and smell, and you know that's why.
As long as you clean and don't stink, I'm not really tripping.
I feel it.
Call me a caveman, but as long as you clean and not really stinking.
Flix, what's on your chin? Times 10 was down there. One day I put my drawers on. I said, "What the fuck? Like, I got a dick down there. That motherfucker thick."
You got this motherfucker thick.
This motherfucker thick like a dick. I said, "Well, damn." It was. I was saying. I said, "Look, mom, no, I'm disabled. I'm gonna get the shaving." Nah, I got P2. Hurry up. But yeah, Mr. Boxx, knock your socks off, nigga. What you thought? How you been though, man? What the fuck was going on? What's the vibes? Yo, I really want to know, like, what the fuck, like, where's Boxx going? Are you remaining in San Diego? Are you international? No, I was telling Flix, we need a Speaker Boxx or Al University. You know what I mean?
That'd be dope too.
So why not teach people how to be dope and embrace their personality? Me, I have a hard time doing that, and I honestly feel like, not to say I'm like the girl version of you, but I feel like I look up to you in a way, respectfully. You're a businessman, nigga. You what I want to do with myself, but I'm just so fearful. You know what I mean? And my hat goes off. I commend you. Like, you're dope as fuck, bro. But, like, you really should be out here, like, that's a bag, too. Like, Boxx, you're great.
You're right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You realize you're a cup of water that flows onto other people, right? Like,
100%.
We drink the water from you. That's what you do in the market.
And I appreciate you for your kind words, but I just want you to stop being, scared. Like I told you, my nigga, like, you've seen death. So, that's closer than a lot of niggas is ever gonna come to.
So fucking live, right?
So live, you know what I mean? Like I told you, I prepared myself for it. Like, I'm
not gonna lie, when you said that, it made me cry, and I was about to get up and walk off the podcast for like 2 minutes to get together because I didn't like that you said that. I didn't like those words leaving your mouth, even though you did say it, because the tongue is an instrument. It is.
Oh no, it's power on the tongue.
It's power on the tongue. It's like.
But I'm not saying nothing wrong by me saying I'm ready to die. Like,
it just made me sad to view it, to even think like, Boxx is gone. Exactly.
Right, and I understand, but I need people to prepare for that too.
Yeah, I'll be at your funeral with the microphone though for sure. If I don't do it now, I'll do it that day. I'll do it that day. 100%. I'm being that bitch. I'm fuck nigga free now. Y'all, you lost a real ass nigga. Like, nah, bro, that shit is crazy.
It's just something that I had to come to grips with myself about because. Like I said, bro, being an entertainer, being a rapper is probably one of the most deadliest jobs in the world.
You are so blessed beyond terms. It means, bro, that you should know that that's not planned. Right, destiny. Right. You know what I mean?
But like I said, I just want to be prepared for it. You know what I mean? I want to, like Ross said, nigga, I want to look my killer in his eyes. You know what I'm saying? I want to look him in his eyes, my nigga. Period. But nah, this is, like I said, I want to push it to the maximum. If that's not anything that they took away from what I said today is I want to push myself to the maximum, bro. And I just want to live, and I just want to...
So what does your maximum look like? Because, like I told you on personal conversations, on FaceTime, you know, is that I don't... Not to talk... I love my city. Of course, this and that. Like, Boxx, you're so international to me, though. Like... Bro, I literally see you just doing everything, voiceover, like nigga weeks. You don't even listen to the show. Every fucking show I talk about you. And I'm just like, Boxx is so fucking big. And not to say he's like, oh, the city don't do things, but like, the city I feel like is stuck in a 4x4 sometimes. Like, we don't have outsourced talent coming in to see us to outsource us. You know what I mean? We in a 4x4 radius, so we're fucked up on that. LA's not because they got the Bay. Oakland, all them niggas, they out that way. You know what I mean? We don't have that. Niggas ain't coming here looking for talent. They're not. They're just really not. But we have so much talent. For Boxx, for instance. You are literally, nigga, a walking Speaker Boxx that you can animate yourself. You know how to tone your voice. You know how to trigger it. Nigga, you light up a whole crowd. Boxx will get the, like, not to say get the fuck up out of here, but I'm saying, like, let's say Boxx went to Atlanta. I swear to God, Boxx. I swear to God, I see it. You would blow the fuck up overnight. The person that you are, Boxx.
And that's fine.
But I know you love the city and you're gonna do what you do. But I'm just saying, like, the money, it's just you can always live here. Just go venture off. I feel like
it's all about. It's all about time.
It is, of course.
You don't take chicken out. You don't take chicken out of the pan till it's frying till it's done.
Amen.
Till you know it's done. You take it out any earlier than that, and it's gonna be red. It's gonna be bleeding. I don't want to go nowhere prematurely. I don't want to go nowhere unready. I don't want to go nowhere unwarranted. I don't want to go nowhere unwanted. I want to go everywhere that I need to go on time, right on time.
Where you need to be.
And I'm not saying perfect, because nothing is perfect in life, but I at least want it to be on time.
So when do you think you'll be ready? Let me just talk for a second. I feel like you didn't scratch off every box of entertainer you think of in San Diego, to be honest.
Facts.
Facts. Like, you did it fucking all.
Facts.
And you deserve the fucking world. So when will Boxx be ready? I know you got to feel it within yourself, and obviously you have to envision it in order to obtain that vision. But what does time look like to you? Like, what is this?
Honestly, I can't say what time actually looks like. LA will be the next venture.
No, let go there.
Right, but it will be the next one. But I'm not going to be doing like when I go out there, I'm going to be protected as far as like the people that I'm going with. I know they on some G shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Now, that shit is different when you're entertaining in LA. I feel like the rah-rah lifestyle is different out there. It's way more broad and niggas don't give a fuck. San Diego, we're crazy and whatever, the gang life and they psychotic, but the rah-rah's not that big.
Well, no, LA, I'm going to win because for 4 hours, they just want to feel special.
Yeah.
So all I gotta do is make them feel special for 4 hours. Doesn't matter who you are, where you from, whatever. All I gotta do is make you. Once I know your name, that's a game changer. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'll see you walk into the club before you see me.
Bro, like when I go to places,
100%.
When I walk in there, I'm like, oh my god,
100%. That's what it's. But that's genuine. I'm saying it's genuine, but it's still a job though. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? When you got people who come out to the club to spend 8, 10, 20,000, when you make them feel special, you know what I mean? Like they're the only ones that's different. Mm-hmm. I do this because y'all my people, you know what I'm saying? Right. But also to let people know around you, like, these are not just regular people that are among you right now. Mm-hmm. And once you throw that hand up or you acknowledge that you heard what I said, that might open up the opportunity for something bigger for you, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. You never know.
I think LA needs that. The genuine aspect that he carries, because not to say LA's fake or whatever, but people carry a certain materialistic mindset, and more so the people they're around that we can't laugh at that. That's not funny enough, but it's mad fucking funny. But we can't laugh because the nigga behind me ain't laughing. Speaker Boxx, you're so genuine. I feel like you bring that out of other people. Like, hey, you're human, I'm human. Let's be human together.
Facts.
Let's laugh. Let's enjoy this moment.
Facts.
You bring that out of people, and I think you definitely should bring that up there. Like that should be mad dope.
Yeah, so we going to time. I was supposed to go and take T.Y. Dollar Signs was there like 2 weeks ago, but I had to work at Vibes. But I did call out for I'm waiting to get the next date for whatever celebrity is there, because they're telling me, they're like, we need you here to turn this bitch up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So whatever celebrity is going to be there next, that's what I'm going to, because I understand that's all I need. Like, all I need is to be at the right party, rocking it the right way, for somebody to see it. Like, if Diddy was at a party I was rocking, I know he would come over to me and be like, nigga, so you coming to my next party, right? Mm-hmm. It would just make sense. So I just need to be at the right place.
The environment.
The right
it's the environment, Boxx.
At the right time, you know what I'm saying?
You gotta be in the rooms that people talk.
I do have a manager. Shout out to my nigga Prodigy, DJ Prodigy.
DJ Prodigy, you manager?
DJ Prodigy.
Can I manage you?
You got a manager.
If I just told you I got a manager, why you had me do it?
Don't make him.
I don't know.
I think. On camera.
I know DJ Prodigy. He worked with my nigga Malik, rest in peace. But I know DJ Prodigy. He cool. He good people.
Shout out to my nigga Prodigy.
Boxx, I got a real ass question though.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did Woe come from? We just all want to know as a city.
I'm Jamaican.
What? What? Oh shit! You're fucking Jamaican.
I'm Jamaican.
When did you know you were Jamaican though?
I've been know I was Jamaican.
That us?
Yeah.
From your dick or from your ethnicity? Because you know how they're uncircumcised. They don't believe in that.
You could direct that way.
No. They're uncircumcised. Naturally, though, they don't believe in, like, you know, it's unnatural to circumcise a child. So, yeah.
It is correct, though.
That's true. Very true.
It is correct.
I had my fair share of Jamaicans. Watagwan!
For years, my mom, she knows her dad, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You know where the fuck you came from.
My grandfather is full-blooded Jamaican, so.
Wait. But it's different though.
It is different, but the woe actually came from. You can hear my roots in the woe though. You can hear where I'm from, like.
You can hear the plantain.
Where my family is from. Shut up. But it came from.
Down that one.
Woe came from neo soul, and I did it because neo soul is so intimate that there could be conversations happening everywhere, at the bar, in the middle of the floor, over here, over there, or wherever. But when I got on stage, I didn't want to have to tell you, like, hey, y'all, can y'all respect the mic? Stop talking while I rap. So I just said, whoa. And everybody, like, out of their conversations or whatever they're doing, just looked at the stage.
What the fuck? And then
I started rapping.
I like that.
So it's actually an attention rapper.
I like that.
So that's where it came from.
That's like my little DJ thing. I have the, you know, the on the file. Nigga, that shit is fire.
This nigga's a star.
You literally are a star. It's the mentality behind it, though, bro.
The way you do things, your approach to things, and your mentality with things. This nigga's a star.
You are.
This nigga's
we all are. Broadway.
Tyler Perry gonna pick you up.
About you right now.
But right.
Don't worry about it.
It's kind of hard for me to accept. Like,
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, I have to
Accept
reflect it back.
No, just shut the fuck up for 2 seconds and understand this.
Thank you. I love you.
You're
I love you.
fucking
I love you.
amazing,
Thank you.
bro.
Amongst ourselves, we talk about like, we dope, like we need to do more. Like we dope person that we need to do more. But we talking about you right now.
Right.
And you're the one that's
Speaker
actually,
Boxx,
you
are
do
a
it,
star,
nigga.
man.
I appreciate you.
You do it, Box.
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
Like, I
absolutely.
see the things you're doing and everything. Like, the other day we was talking about you. I'm like, damn, I be scared as fuck. This nigga don't give a fuck. Box outside. Oh! White rag and shit. I'm like, God, this motherfucker.
We knew since episode 2 we wanted you to be our first guest.
We did.
We just wanted to get 5 episodes in
Facts.
and just establish our show so people don't think.
So
like,
if you watch the show, you would know that,
just
Box.
establish our show. You know what
But I
I'm
think
saying?
I actually hit you and was like, nigga, I need to be on the other. That,
Yeah,
what was it
your
at?
event. We at Courtyard.
Was that Courtyard? I was like, nigga,
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
up,
yeah,
bro?
yo, nigga, I need to-
Like,
yeah, exactly.
let's sit
By
down.
the way, that was a dope
And
ass event.
before even that, we had already spoke about you being our first
And that's
guest.
dope. That's dope.
We had already spoke about you being our first guest. We was like, we need to do 5.
We love you.
We just need to do 5 episodes first before we bring a guest in.
Facts.
We already knew we wanted you as our
But
first
I knew
guest.
our relationship was going to continue to go from just the freestyle.
Exactly.
And I got mad love and mad reviews off of that too. You know what I'm saying? Off of the lemon pepper freestyle. I think they was like, nigga, crazy how you picked the beat, nigga. You wrote the beat. Like, I ain't expect you to. I'm like, nigga, this is what we do, man. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna repost that tomorrow.
Oh, mama.
Facts,
Hey,
facts.
send it to me so I can repost it too. Look, you beautiful motherfuckers and kings and motherfucking handsome black men. I got 15 minutes before I gotta get the fuck up out of here.
Okay,
But I just want to know, like, so what did Cash Money wear with the gator boots? Don't do it.
Gator boo.
Hey!
Pimped out
Gucci
Ain't got no job. But I stay
Oh my God! Stick 'em. Fuck you and every nigga came with
I would
'em.
have passed that test. That was the song me and my brother used to
That shit was lit.
request. We used to go to our middle school dance and be like, hey, y'all got that big timer? You got big timers? You got... Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, the lemon pepper steppers on this one.
That's Manny Fresh, man.
Yep.
That's Manny Fresh.
Where you from again?
New Orleans, right?
Yeah.
I thought St. Louis. Okay.
No, 100%.
Hey, look, check this out. Would y'all rather eat some wet feathers or eat some wet socks? That's a hard one. That's a hard
What type of shit is this?
one. White people shit. I gotta appease to my white
That's the most
community.
difficult one to answer. Are the socks new? Or if niggas put their feet in these socks?
They use size.
I'm gonna go with the feathers.
I'm going with feathers.
I'm gonna go with the feathers.
Okay, new socks, new socks, new socks.
Feathers. You ain't finna swallow no sock.
Feathers still.
Yeah.
Feathers still.
Bird feathers? For real? Okay, I actually don't know, Box, honestly, because earlier I was thinking about it. I was like, so, like, in the end of it all, right? Are we gonna get married? Just joking. I'm fucking with you, Box. I'm fucking with you, Box. You like that shit. Look.
Yeah, you wanna give me that pussy, don't you?
Oh! Hey, what you say? Put your pussy on line, give you $1,000. Put your pussy on line, I give you $1,000.
For life.
You wanna get that
Hey,
pussy
would you break up with
good,
your girlfriend though? If she did put that pussy online for $1,000 and got that, you know what I'm saying? She'll
Nah,
break you out for $100.
I wouldn't break it. I wouldn't break up with her. Well, no, you
I would act like it. I would take 2 pillows, put a little Jerry curl hair on it or something. I'd probably trim my own shit and just glue it and just freaking fresh, you know, like that.
I'm dead.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm dead.
I
What was the
like that.
question?
Honestly, I was gonna wrap it up, but if you
Yeah,
had,
wrap it up. Go
all
ahead.
right, bet. So you know, Box, you are the voice of the city. You know what I'm saying? People really do look up to you, and we respect you. And we go to the events you go to because we do feel safe, and we fuck with you. Wah! One, will you mentor me on DJing or hosting? We'll talk about that later. But also, I would like to know, like, what is your message from your journey in life, like, to the young folks out there who might need to hear some words of encouragement?
Great question.
So anybody who is like just doing something, period, or in the
In your
lane
field.
in the lane of what I do.
In your field, and then you could do in life in general, because I know it's 2
Okay,
different
so
things.
in life in general, love yourself and find something to love. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna make life easier. That's gonna make the journey easier. That's gonna make you be able to look at people and treat people different. You know what I mean? It's gonna be easier for you to do that. In my lane, I would say just be organic, and treat everybody with love and respect. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're gonna be touched by everybody, you can be touched by everybody. You know what I'm saying? So that's it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'm here for it. I'm literally here for it. And last question. So what's up, nigga? You trying to host with you one time? Remember we was trying to do that one day?
We was doing the
Yeah,
co-host.
yeah,
I'm about to bring you down the vibes on a Saturday.
Serious. I just I'm scared to say it. Like, people be like, oh my God, like, they never admit, like, you know, like, what they fall short at. And, like, mine is the confidence on the mic. This nigga carries this so well. And, like, I really fuck with you. Like, so.
I mean, it's nothing for us to put together an event or you.
I ain't gonna lie, Sarah. All you're missing is the confidence that he has. That's all you miss. You're a star, my nigga.
Facts.
You're a star, my
nigga. Yeah, cry, bro.
all you need, like, because when
you're syndicated.
And
like
I don't know, and I could assume, I could only assume, but I don't know how you feel on the inside, but I feel like you know, like, yo, don't nobody host better than me. Can't nobody touch this microphone better than me.
Facts.
I'm that nigga on the microphone.
Facts. I do feel like that.
Facts.
And I know you feel like that.
And I feel like I'm a female version of that.
That's all you miss.
As a woman,
I know it's a couple.
I feel like that, but I'm so scared of it at the same fucking time.
I know it's a couple niggas out there who, you know, feel like they.
No, they're not Boxx.
But go ahead, though.
Talk your shit, Boxx.
Not until you make the whole fucking world swag surf.
Talk about it.
Fuck is you talking about?
Talk about it.
You gotta look at my Instagram.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
Talk your fucking shit.
That's the voice of the city right there, man.
Y'all know what the fuck going on.
Right there, man.
We ain't got it yet, nigga.
I think that's the perfect way to end. I think that's the perfect way to end.
But we getting it. Okay.
We ain't got it yet. Podcast episode 6.
We ain't got it yet.
Everybody on 3 throw your phone. I'm just joking.
It's your boy Michael Flix.
Your girl Sarah B.
Speaker Boxx.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Till next episode, we appreciate y'all rocking with us.
Till the next shot, nigga. Drop your drum.